Yeah. We don't take no L. Look, I just want that cash, I just want that bag. If that hurt your feelings, I ain't sorry, take this product bag. I ain't got no time, so if you ask, I might not hit you back. I just need some laughs, so watch me step it back like Michael Jackson. I ain't Arizona to the T, I don't go half and half. I don't want you, baby, I don't give a fuck about what we had. I'ma run it up, then I'ma spend it, I'ma get it back.
Fucking English. Start Logic. Everything's recording. All right, he's gonna give a countdown whenever you're ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank y'all for tuning into the Real Shit Podcast. It's your boy Trilly. I'm here with my brothers as always. We fucking lit. E was good, bro. I'm feeling good.
What up? You feeling good?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
Damn, nigga.
My bad.
I guess I'm feeling good too. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good.
What you mean you guess? Are you?
Yes, nigga.
Pick up the fucking energy, bro. Why is always you, bro? It's always you. Like it's
how's it going?
like hey, man.
But then when we start going, I turn the fuck
Nah,
up.
you do. That's right. You're right.
How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling great over here, bro. I'm chilling.
Good time.
It's a good time to be alive. Yeah, that's.
Yo, G was good.
Shit. Honestly, I felt better than last week. Last week really it hit. I mean, even though we didn't really talk about it, but I feel like this week we definitely get an opinion on that. But yeah, I feel all right. Better than that. Better than.
I ain't never want to bring up the situation.
Nah, we bringing that shit up.
You got
it don't sit right with me. It
What
don't.
the fuck y'all talking about?
It don't sit right.
Okay,
It
yeah,
don't sit right.
I
With me.
know,
But
I
once I really give my point of view on it, because everybody got their little thing and what they said on Facebook and shit like that. And me, I didn't speak.
Oh,
up
you
as
talk.
a father.
Oh, okay.
As a
Sweet.
father, I'm not a big social media person, so I let that shit ride and I let it slide. Yeah. But now, like,
Not no more.
it's my. You know what I'm saying? We on a podcast. I'm gonna talk my shit.
We got
about
shit
it.
to talk about.
So yeah, it's definitely something to get on to because I wasn't feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. It's a lot to bring up all that.
Definitely. Good shit, man. We got guests in the building.
We got guests in the building. We here.
Man.
We did it.
Finally.
It's
about time.
Damn, we almost 40 episodes in. And you finally.
The view is crazy from the
He
side.
told me a motherfucking a single when he was gonna get on.
Yeah, single
That's a
mode.
fact.
That's a whole separate thing. though. We
Yeah,
gotta
that's
do
a
that.
separate thing.
Like when I drop an album, we gotta. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let us know who we talking
Exactly.
to.
For the
Let
ones
us know
who
who we
don't
talking to.
Let them know. Introduce yourselves.
So, it's VIBESIDE Studios. I'm AK, and this is Ryan.
Shoot,
or you
shoot,
can call
shoot.
him Ops, 9 Ops.
Oppie.
Yeah, and it's VIBESIDE Studios. We kind of curate everything with the podcast as far as production,
Yes, sir.
and content management and stuff like that. But we do a whole lot more like studio sessions, graphics, and I'm sure we'll get more into that as we go.
Tap
But
in with my boys.
yeah,
The boys,
it's VIBESIDE.
The boys is working.
Tap in with us.
The boys is
The
definitely be
hard part, I love
working.
it, I was gonna say.
VIBESIDE Studios.
crazy.
Well, shit, we ain't got to give them a shout out. You niggas here, so fuck
Yeah,
that.
y'all niggas.
Well, you know,
Hold
we do
on.
anything to give our real shout outs. You know,
Yeah,
shout
do
out
your shout.
VIBESIDE Studio, man. Appreciate y'all coming on, doing y'all thing, always helping us out, always doing what y'all do best for us. And shit, let's keep it going. You know, shout out Auntie. She not in the building right now, but we got our little cousin Lulu.
Got big ass ashtray, though.
But, you know how that is. Shout out the big ass ashtray. I don't. Where the fuck?
In the cup.
You about to ask where she at?
Ask that bitch. Ask that bitch. Yo, can y'all? If I hit the gas, right? Y'all could get that off.
No.
Yo.
More work for him.
I thought he was
said
doing
we
something.
went live for the first
I thought
time
he was about to
ever.
turn up. He like, yo, hit the
If I
gas.
hit the gas,
Hit the gas one time.
nigga, this raw and uncut.
I mean, look, I
lost
smoke
my
Delta
gas.
9 and CBD. I don't smoke
Lost that.
Rolling, which is
Delta
completely
9.
legal in every regard in Europe.
Oh yeah, that's a fact though.
We still shooting. though. Y'all still talking about it. So
All right, we fucking.
Who's so loud?
He said, who's so
it's still your fucking weed.
It's on a tray right here.
Is that what got wet?
It got in
nice.
It was in the lake.
Appreciate you, Orange. Orange. We should give him the orange mic.
I swear to God, one of you is always wearing orange.
It's
In every single podcast,
Oh,
in every
shit.
single podcast, I noticed that.
You know where else? Paintball. Motherfucker wear bright orange into a paintball field is crazy.
No, that ain't.
Hurry up and find your fucking weed. What the fuck?
So you made me grab it. You ain't even rolling, bro. You could have kept it.
I'm waiting.
You want the tray?
I said it before this shit started. Roll up.
Yeah, y'all niggas out here. We wasting
Fuck
time
it.
and shit.
Yo, listen,
I
man.
do it during big podcast.
Man, fuck that. In all reality, man, I don't think there's no problem with smoking weed. I don't think it is. Y'all just
Nigga, you said it.
There ain't no problem. Like, why the fuck you feel me? I don't feel like it is a problem. But
You said it.
Job purposes. and
It's
shit.
just job purposes.
They're gonna get a letter in the mail.
Yo, I really hope. You think they be watching?
No.
I don't know.
No, that's okay.
We
If
pull
they
it
did-
up. I ain't gonna lie.
even if they did,
Coming up
if
at
they-
150.
even if they did watch, I think when they do decide to do something, I think we'll be at that point where we're making some money.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
where it wouldn't matter.
Wait,
Nigga.
wait,
It
wait,
wouldn't
wait,
matter.
wait.
You be like, you know what? I don't even need y'all no more. We
Bro,
doing
I'm
what
trying
we
to get the
doing.
fuck up
I'm
out
not
of here
gonna say
anyway.
it.
I need like a
You
seven.
can't
Bro,
smoke
all we
any-
need is like a 7-8 figure deal. We Gucci on my baby.
Yeah.
Yo, but anyways, I missed the week, so we got mics and shit. Why the fuck y'all got different color cotton? Like, what the
That's all they had. Hey.
You wanna know why I fuck with it?
I keep looking at the cotton.
We were representing your love for the
every time
LGBTQ
I've
We
been on
got
so
rainbow
far-
cotton.
You know how
Every
much you
time
guys
I've
love
been on
them.
so far, I matched my color that I got, and I randomly come in. Last week I had orange, and I had orange money.
See,
This
you
week
like-
I
you
got
like
blue.
it.
I got blue on.
And you know
So
you
I
can
fuck
I mean,
with it.
You can take the thing
Turquoise
Nigga, you
on,
got
nigga.
gray,
I
that
ain't
shit
blue.
match your black. Shut up.
I asked them if we could get all one color. That's all they
This shit,
had.
he got
Nah,
red,
that's
match the
cool.
white.
I fuck with it.
Green
And for
definitely
now
go
it
with
helps
orange.
because
Gators.
we could tell who's Mikey.
And it shows
That
your,
makes sense. That
We good
That
though.
makes sense.
The colors match everybody as of right now.
Yeah,
Green go with him with the Gators. You got orange, black and gray. That shit's all right. And you got red and white.
and it shows.
Gators. Yo, bro, I'm sitting here.
oh shit.
I'm saucy,
Quoted
bro.
on late as hell.
I'm saucy,
Gators,
bro. I'm
oh.
saucy.
Yeah, but let's dive into the episode the right way.
Let's get it.
Yeah, cause y'all niggas just
Man, so y'all boys got to speak up because we boys, we too lit. We too lit, bro. Y'all
no,
need
you
to-
too lit.
But
Yeah.
shit, you know how we start this shit off? Tell us about VIBESIDE. Tell us who y'all
That's how
are,
we
where y'all
started
come
off.
from, and
Tell us who y'all are.
A backstory.
We need that.
You
Tell
start
Man,
off.
you ain't
I
really
got a
saying
story
VIBESIDE.
for both.
You start how it happened
I'll-
when I come into
I'll
it.
start off. So, VIBESIDE started in 2021. Originally, so like it was something that we were all sitting there. We were like, we want to come up with a like an artist collective sort of thing, like something like another Shoreline Mafia, and that's just a terrible example, but like other groups and stuff like that.
Who the fuck is that though?
Huh?
Shoreline.
Yeah.
You don't know who Shoreline Mafia is?
Bro, I'm so out
Damn.
No,
We're not even gonna get into it.
See, we're
But
already.
Just give me a
that's
shit,
West.
quick
West.
swing.
They're like just a West Coast like group. So like an artist collective is just a group of
Like
just like I said, like-
Wu-Tang's a better
Wu-Tang,
example.
alright,
like
alright,
yeah,
I
my
guess.
bad.
Especially people
I was-
that make music on their own but come together collectively when the time is right. type
So so just like a artist collective. That's what we wanted to do, and we didn't have a name for it or anything, but. The place that we started it in, so I was living in East Aurora. That's not where I grew up, but that's at the time where I was living. I moved out of my grandma's house, had no money, moved into my boy's apartment. We were both making music. We had like minds, and we wanted to really make some shit happen. And we went into a name generator, and we put in like a few like cue words like vibes, whatever, music, and it gave us VIBESIDE. And then we kind of just put on the studios with it, and we ran with it until now. But like originally VIBESIDE, like obviously that was back in 2021, and that was more like music based. Like it wasn't anything like the video creation and the event planning and all that stuff. It was more or less just a bunch of us in a 2-bedroom apartment making music. But that's where like just like the conversation we're having now, like that's where like the story really, I don't know,
So
where
y'all two was sitting in that?
no. So
that's
that's
a
where I'm gonna
picture,
get
yeah,
to
yeah.
is like, and he could talk more on it, is like, yeah, that's so like that's where the roots were. That's where like that's what VIBESIDE's all about, is creating music together, like as a collective, and just working as under one roof, and just doing this shit. So down the road, I mean, VIBESIDE like took turns just as much as like any business would, and it was more or less like an outlet for just promoting merchandise. Because I went through another group called Lincoln Family, and whenever we do like an interview about like Young AK specifically, I'll get into all that stuff. But that was another group that I was in, and VIBESIDE was more used as a tool to do like merchandise and promoting and all that. Until eventually I met AP, and y'all did the podcast with him, so sure y'all viewers like know something about AP. And AP, his manager at the time and still is currently his manager, is Ryan. And that's kind of how we connected. and I didn't have it. The same people that I started back like in East Aurora with, like with VIBESIDE, they weren't around at this time. So like I went through another group with another group within the 2 years, whatever. And at this point I was doing stuff at Marcella's and like club events, but the way I was promoting stuff, him and AP were like, yo, we want to get you like tapped in with our team so we can do like more stuff, or more stuff as artists and whatever, like curate more events with artists. And yeah, I was a DJ too, so it kind of just worked hand in hand. And then
Kent was the first big one, but yeah, we did a bunch of the tours together. So yeah, before that, I mean, I was doing a bunch of tours, like underground tours, and we've been to pretty much every little city in the East Coast to do some type of show. And yeah, that was definitely lit, but we kind of wanted to have an umbrella where we could oversee everything, because I always said every time we were together working on something, it felt like we were both showing each other little things about stuff that we were both working on. I'm like, I feel like we're doing the exact same thing here, where we know a little bit about a lot of things, which yeah, he knows more about a lot of things too sometimes. But yeah, so that's where we decided, yeah, we might as well just come together, which was about, well, and then at the same time, the only studio that was available like, a year and a half ago now was my basement in Akron, 45 minutes away, where I have a studio. So boys were driving out 30 minutes every night to come record in the studio because I had shoulder surgery, so I was fucking drugged up in the sling, just sitting there chilling with everyone. And then, yeah, we originally talked about getting a camper. We were going to get an RV and have like a traveling studio that we would charge people and then we'd pull up on them. And
That's
either park, if we could park at your house, that'd be fine, or if worst comes to worst, we'd go find like a Walmart or somewhere public and we charge you $5 extra for the gas.
Fucking
And
Walter White.
that was the best plan at the time. And then someone we don't talk about it anymore offered us, he said, we have a studio, or yeah, we have a place that you could have a studio. We came in and saw it, and within like 2 days we were in that. And that's where, even with this place, I've said like,
it was
we good? What's up?
audio.
You paused it?
Yo,
Keep going.
keep going.
still
yeah,
good, though?
boys.
A little part.
You was at the where you got this place.
Or the one before. So where we was at?
Oh
when we
yeah,
first
so yeah,
started?
pretty much. I mean, this whole thing's been on the seat of our pants, and then yeah, so like the first 2-3 months, I mean, we didn't even have equipment at the last place to really be doing a lot of stuff. And you guys know we've been filming off iPhones and shit. And then yeah, we slowly got the shit up. Then the last place, the terms kind of changed where it didn't make sense, so we were out of a studio for a few months, and then this place happened to come up, and this place makes sense, and now we're actually falling into stride. But yeah, the whole process here has kind of been chaos, but we've had definitely our ups and downs with it.
We was thugging it out with y'all boys though.
Yeah.
If you come to
We
think
for
about
sure,
it,
for
like
sure.
we
That's
was
a
thugging it
fact.
out
Came
with boys,
a long
you
way.
feel me?
That's
Still got a way to
Shooting
go.
Grandma's house.
Yeah, we
Yo,
did.
yo,
That
shout
was good.
out Forestro.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
that's
So-
it.
Using the
so-
attic.
I got a question for both y'all. So, VIBESIDE, the artist, as the artist, well, managing the artist, and VIBESIDE, the business side.
Damn,
Could
your
y'all talk
big-ass
about?
hand in my face. Damn, yo.
That green ass white guy.
I'm gonna follow that shit with the choice.
But yeah, just talk to us about, how all that can come together as one. You know what I'm saying? The music and the business side. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could kind of go over the long-term plan. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much we want to start with the media stuff. We love all that stuff, and we're going to do a little bit of it forever. But the real goal is to get into the events and concerts and touring and all that stuff, and obviously the festival. And then, yeah, once we have that, that's when you can really get into the, record label aspect of this business the right way, where you can actually put money behind artists and make sure they're going to blow up. Because at the end of the day, this shit does come down to a team and math. So it's like, if you have the right team backing you and you put enough money, damn near any artist can blow. And that's why we see people that are here one day and we're like, they're not that lit, but we see them fucking everywhere. That's exactly why. A lot of it comes down to that. So yeah, we want to kind of start with, like I said, the media stuff and building up on that. And like, we do commercials for businesses. I pretty much say any business that needs any creative need, we can handle. So whether that's logos, commercials, menus, we do it all. And then yeah, the long term is to get more into kind of more like Rolling Loud is, but with even more touring, and then especially focusing on the release of music at some point. It's a lot, but yeah,
I was gonna say,
it confuses us too sometimes.
We done seen it firsthand, especially with VIBESIDE Fest 2023, which was a lot going on. And then we did Buffalo Community Day, which we kind of did it. I mean, some bullshit happened, but that was, at the end of the day, it was a lot of going, like, promotion, all that. That's VIBESIDE putting in the work behind the scenes, making all that shit happen.
Hell yeah, I mean, they definitely helped out. I mean, I think we could pull a concert off if we really want to.
No, like he said,
I really
like
feel like we could pull a concert, like a full blown concert,
And
without car meets or anything like that. Just artists just going out there, just going crazy.
Nigga, I hate when you say that.
You said artists.
I said that the one night. I can't every time you say it.
I think artists is a word. I think artists.
Artists.
That shit is singular and plural.
Malcolm, why the fuck your face like that? Why the fuck
ugly
is
as
your
hell.
face like that? Fix your fucking face. Fix your face and walk the fuck out.
Man, shout out to my boy.
That'd be crazy.
Shout out to my boy Moke, man.
shout out
Shout out
Tell
Moke,
him
man.
I'm just fucking with you,
Well, oh yeah, my bad, y'all. Back to the question. So we talked about the business side, the music, because we know AK, you do DJing, but you are an artist at the same time.
Yeah.
You be bullshitting with the music, not putting it out.
My boy got some
Yeah,
bars
he
though.
do-
He
he
could-
got shit.
my
He do
boy
be
can
bullshit.
spit though. I ain't
I've
gonna
been in the
lie.
room with him, like freestyling about something.
Yeah.
He be.
Nigga
Back.
spit.
And I don't know
You
why.
know what? I'm gonna just wait till I drop an EP. Y'all don't need no singles.
Why are you making us wait?
I don't know. That's I guess that's just like every artist. I feel like, or most artists, is like the gatekeeping music. Just because I don't want to necessarily say I'm afraid of people's reactions, but I don't want to just release like a really good song for no reason.
So
You know what I mean?
and
Like,
it-
I don't want to release it and it does nothing. Like, I want to make sure if I release a song, I have the budget behind it. I got like everything looking right and whatnot. And that's like the whole reason like I haven't dropped my song Time Bomb, and like a few of y'all have heard that.
Yeah, we heard.
That's like for me right now, like that's I don't know, my most prized possession, or most prized song. And the whole reason I haven't dropped that is because I don't have a video
Yo,
for it.
we could
So-
play that on here though, right? We could
We
play
could.
that
We
song.
could show a snippet
We could
real
definitely
quick.
play that on
Show the
here.
snippet.
Nah, though, we could play that on here one time though.
I just made
Nah,
that folder.
like,
Tell
we
me-
could-
I
But
think
listen to
Time
this, though,
Bomb's the
like-
one song I don't have.
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean, yeah, you could keep that song time bound, but I feel like if you could be more consistent with it, like if you keep dropping music, no matter if it's you feel like what reaction that you get out of it or not, I really feel like that's the way to really go for real. Like you won't get yourself out there unless you drop that music,
and
regardless or not.
that's the plan. So, like, as of recently in like the past couple months, whatever, like I haven't been dropping music, but the whole plan, like the whole reason I haven't is leading up to a specific moment that I will be dropping music consistently. So I'm just waiting for like the right time where I can build up like a big enough catalog where I can comfortably like drop an album, excuse me, but still have music left over, and I can still drop singles and whatnot. And a lot of that comes with also having a lot of time on your hands to do content, because a lot of being an artist and like that's a whole other topic is like labels. Like once you sign to a label, like one of their biggest things is they're not having you do like nothing else besides make content. Like your job is specifically to get on TikTok and make people want to listen to your
Because
music.
you gotta stay in their face.
So
Like they make you like make X amount of like TikToks, reels, whatever, like per day, per week, whatever. And I guess like for me, I like to run VIBESIDE and just like myself, like a label.
that's what I was about to ask.
And I just want to wait for that perfect moment where I have enough momentum built up, like from either whatever it is, or either shows, the videography, the podcast, like whatever it is, like, and just use that as leverage to start putting out more music, put out an album, and then let that fall into dropping more singles and whatnot.
So what do y'all label VIBESIDE? Is it like a group or is it a label or is it becoming a label? Or
So like I said, it's an artist collective, but we've kind of like grown out of calling it an artist collective because there is the business side to it. There is
Right.
the side where shit like this, like we're doing the podcast for y'all. So I would say like VIBESIDE Studios is more or less just like a music and production company.
Okay.
Music and media production company, I guess you say.
Okay, yeah.
But down the road, I'd like to open up like a separate thing that's just like VIBESIDE Records. You know what I mean? So that's like specifically for signing artists and for the music shit. So, but that's down the road. Because I'm not gonna a lot of people will start a record label, whatever, like a small town record label. You smoke? No.
No, you know them niggas don't smoke. Come on now.
I didn't know if I thought Earl smoked.
On occasion.
Yo.
What's it called? But yeah, down the road I'd be interested in doing the record label shit. But a lot of people will start like a record label, like just some small town like local shit, and they'll say they're signing artists, but they're giving them like $20,000 on the back end, and it's not really anything. Yeah, it's nothing that you can really like say like I have a record label for. Like you can't say like I'm big CEO, whatever, and you're giving people 20 bands to say they're signed to a record label or whatever. You know what I mean? So I want to be in the predicament where I can hand someone $500,000 and be like, all right, now you're signed. Let's get everything right for you, and all that. Yeah. So.
I know you say you saying in the future, but I look at it because you said the artist collective in the beginning, how you guys were all, it's like a bunch of creative minds, all artists just putting, what they like to do together. Did you ever feel, being like the CEO of VIBESIDE, did you ever feel the pressure of one single artist out of that collective saying like, I know as friends, everyone has their egos and stuff, but you got to say like, yo, we should push this person because they got the most coming out of them right now.
We have harder problems with that.
That is.
We talked about
we
that
have
before.
people. We have people that we wish would push themselves.
We talked about that before. I remember.
We have people that could be stars any day they wanted to, and now we have the same thing you're saying. Look, it's a lot of people that are involved, and making it in this shit is hard. I mean, you could be great and not make it. That's where my opinion on the business side is, there's someone that has better fucking melodies than Travis, fucking bars than Jay-Z, whatever. They're not going to get recognized because they don't have the right team behind them. They don't have any eyes on them. And if you just keep posting songs to SoundCloud and praying that one day they blow up, this whole narrative of like, and I woke up one morning and everything was at 1 million plays. Very rarely that'll happen once, but that'll be it. And then it goes down to 50, and then it goes down to 10, and then it's done.
I remember you
Anyone
talked
that's
about
really
that,
doing it is continuously pushing the flow of it. They're independently or, they're getting. But the narrative of like, I just woke up and shit was different. That's not true. You woke up and you were different because someone put $50,000 up to have hottest DJs all over the country play your song that night. That's how that shit really happens. And that's where it's a hard truth of this game, but it comes down to you got to have the back end to do it. You got to have the money. But once you do, it's not rocket science. We got it down to kind of ice science. So I think we strayed from the question a little bit too. But
No, it was there.
You answered the first question.
It just ran
Then you
over.
just fucked up. Well, but as a manager and a business owner, like, how was that? Like, cause
that pressure get on you.
Yeah, it's fun, but it's hard. I mean, obviously we're
and a friend, like.
That's the hardest part. I
That
think,
shit is
is
crazy.
keeping the relationship separate from the business, especially from my end, because I don't make music. I just do the back end, so sometimes I have to be the asshole. So that gets hard, but at the end of the day, I mean, I tell people in the hardest situations that if I have to be hard on the business, it has nothing to do with the personal side, and if you feel the personal side of it, well then that's on you. But those things can't mix, because I've seen them mix too many times and it doesn't end well. And at the end of the day, the goal is for all of us to get to a better place. I mean, I'm not in this just to make money and be able to get rich one day. I truly see the vision of like we all have better lives. We all have the fucking mansions theoretically next to each other or whatever the magic. Like that's the goal, that we all get to a better place together.
Hold on,
everyone involved in that dream's got to contribute to the dream, and that's where I have no problem telling someone that's not contributing to the dream that It's right there for the taking. You're not taking it though.
Let me stop you on that. I ain't moving next to no motherfuckers.
No, you know what?
I ain't moving.
Nigga, I don't want to be next to you anyway.
I don't want to see y'all.
Talking
I see y'all niggas every Wednesday. I don't want to see y'all niggas.
But
You gonna see us
But
more
what if
every
we?
Wednesday we get bigger?
But what if niggas get big enough and niggas want to be
even
living
if
in
we
different
did move
states
next
and
to each
shit?
other,
I don't want you to be my fucking neighbor.
It won't
nigga.
work. It won't work. That's where you have to still stay in the same at least state.
I'm not gonna Zoom. I'm not gonna get on Zoom with y'all niggas.
I will fly the fuck out. Quit playing.
But you gonna fly out every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday.
Exactly. You might we gonna have to live in the same state. We all gonna.
But
live
if we
very
do,
close,
like,
not
if
very
we-
close, but close enough.
I mean, if we got the jet.
If we got the jet. Come on.
That's what I
Now.
mean. You see, y'all think about it. If you individually bought a jet, even if you have a lot of money, sorry. If we all pool on a jet and we have
I'm not
30
pooling
people
on a
involved
jet.
in some shit and everyone's lit, that's a whole different thing.
See,
That's
that's
a,
we-
But see,
a
that's the
little,
thing.
that's
I'm
a
not
little
pooling on
2,000-3,000 a month when you get.
not
I mean,
pooling
maybe
on
not
a
that
jet.
low.
fucking
you know
up.
what I mean?
And
And
some
we got
jets-
connections to jets.
Some jets only got
Yeah,
like
possible.
27 passengers.
Yeah, and I'm good on that.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna be that frugal. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be,
This?
where y'all niggas wanna move
jet.
this shit to get this shit
you
right?
wanna be on a
I'm not
jet?
doing no jet, no car,
How you gonna get
no
somewhere?
crib. I don't do mansions. I don't do. That's just me.
You don't do mansions.
I don't. My thing is, I don't see the point of a mansion. If you say a mansion,
If your house big enough.
if you say a mansion, why the fuck would I buy a mansion
I'm gonna
next to
remember
you?
that.
and
We
you
gonna
got a
play
mansion?
this clip back.
Dickhead, we might as well live together.
Clip
No
it.
weird shit. But I'm like, why the fuck I got 7 bedrooms and 4 baths, and you got 8 bedrooms, and you got 5 baths? Dickhead,
I
we
thought
could
you-
have just lived together, split the mortgage on the shit, and we would have been straight.
You want me to tell you the truth?
Niggas
You
want
got too much
personal
kids to me. I go in there and tell kids where my shit.
Said I'm doing that.
Damn,
It's just him.
they gonna be like, damn,
It's just him
I
though.
ain't gonna lie,
It's
that's
just
real
him,
shit
though.
though. Cause if one of the little motherfuckers they was in mine, they ran in my shit, he got my sneakers on. Like, yo, bro, get your kids. Like, you my mans, but get this little.
I had a couple bitches over and he lay in the middle of the fucking shit.
You gotta give your kids.
Yeah, like,
Listen, you gotta give your kids the rules. Listen, I got a girl over. You gotta go in the room.
it's 8 bedrooms though. This little motherfucker wanna have
big
fun.
enough.
House would be big as shit though. That's
that's
another thing.
shit.
I'm gonna lose them little niggas. It's too much. I feel you, but like, I'm not buying no mansion, and they could buy a mansion too. That's
Right next door. Yeah.
It don't make no sense.
Well, what? I mean, you could get a big ass house that has.
We could do a guest house. I could live in the back.
Yo, I was just sitting here thinking like Kai and them. You know how they got this shit? Like, I low key
gonna
would
work.
do. It's
None of them
not
niggas
gonna
gonna
work.
work.
None of the niggas got kids.
None of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Hold on, but they got their own personal shit and they got that. So
and they got
They
that.
don't have
They
to
don't
get
have
that house. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
because
we can have like a real shit house. They can have a vibe side.
And if we talk about Kai's house specifically, the kids
These
could
niggas
be there.
don't
Half his
No,
shit is a
not really,
fucking
no,
playhouse.
no. Because what
Which
they
has
saying
big
is,
ass
like,
toys.
I know, like Duke be saying he don't be in the AMP house because he got a whole like condo in Atlanta. They all that's just the creative house. Like yeah, some of them stay there for most of the time, but there's other ones
Right,
that got
right,
other
right.
apartments and shit. They only come.
That's
there.
what we can
Still
have.
put money into that.
Like
house.
group,
You're gonna have to.
like
yes.
group houses.
That's the creative house.
That's a
The
group
point
house.
Is we're gonna still be making. We're putting more money in than they would if
Why
they
would
stay
we?
if they're staying in the house.
That's not true. What are you talking about?
Because we have our own house and we're still putting money to the creative house if they're just staying in the creative house. Is what I'm trying to tell
It
you.
really wouldn't
trying
matter.
to say we-
You're still
we
doing
trying
your
to say
creative
we gonna
ideas.
stay in
That's
the
like,
Exactly.
I want my own shit too. What the
I ain't got no kids, but I'm gonna have my own shit too.
Man, I don't want to see y'all niggas every day.
But y'all wouldn't
Niggas
see us
piss
because
me
it would
off.
just be y'all.
A house that
No,
big?
it would just be y'all too. In the creative house, it would be y'all too because me and him have obviously a family and shit like
We
that.
know. We
So
live
we will
5
be
days
out.
in
So
Pittsburgh.
what I'm
We
telling
know
you
him
is
is
Time
doing-
out, nigga, because I'm planning on having a family one day. So don't fucking do that, yo.
50
So listen,
one day, nigga, you
one
better
day,
stop
One
now.
day.
But what I'm saying is, me and him will be paying 10 times. Well, like we were paying more because we put it into the creative
Y'all
house.
got
and we
bread.
paying-
we will all
But
put it
he's
in
saying the same
equally.
thing.
It will
But I'm
just
just
still
saying
be
to us,
equally.
we gonna be. I was saying like we paying more, and you was like, I'm like, "Dang."
Not
Said
really.
you-
It will still be equal.
It's not
If we all do it, so say we all do it, it would be all equal. You
Wait,
feel me?
I think what he trying to say, what he missing is the fact y'all wouldn't have to have a side house.
Exactly.
Because y'all could stay in the creative house all the time.
Exactly. It's just be y'all too. Y'all don't got kids.
So y'all could stay in that shit.
Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want. My point. So that's what
I
I'm
like to
saying.
do
So
dumb shit.
Y'all would have bread just stacking up because y'all only put on one part.
I like to do
Y'all
dumb
part.
shit. I can't.
Yeah,
I need my own
I'm
shit.
just talking just whatever.
So maybe
but-
we do a warehouse or like something, a creative warehouse.
Like,
this
Rob-
was just this
like
was just
Fantasy
like,
Factory type shit.
I'm trying to figure
It'd
it
still
out.
be the
Yeah.
same shit. Shout
I
out,
don't know what we're on.
Fantasy Factory
That
was
nigga,
crazy.
that nigga making bread.
Shout out Rob Deere.
But anyway, back to the guest though. Like y'all, back to VIBESIDE Studio.
We got to get y'all opinions on something.
So.
Well, I gotta get the opinion. 'Cause the shit was funny to me. It's not funny, but it's funny. How y'all feel about Trump getting shot at?
I was gonna ask that shit too.
You know it is. You got
I'm
to.
not really a big one for politics.
Yo,
Me neither.
But bro, I seen that shit. And
That
I
is
was-
crazy though.
When I was in Atlanta, they was doing the what's that, like the debate joint? Him and Biden.
Yeah.
So
That
I
was
in
funny
Atlanta.
shit.
And I'm wondering, I'm like, yo, traffic was bad, but traffic got real bad. Then we seen the fleet of cars. We like, oh, that's going on. I went to this like little lounge and shit. Shout out.
Wasn't no
BQE.
audience? Wasn't there no audience at that shit?
No, it wasn't an audience. No, I went to a lounge.
Oh,
And they was playing it at the lounge. But that shit was going on. And then right after I got back home, and then Trump was having like a rally or some shit, and then the shots went off.
I'll say I think
It did sound like
someone let that shit happen. I'll say that.
I see
Because
the
it was
conspiracy
snipers
shit.
was on the roof.
There was some
like,
dude that was he said I went 3 years ago. Me and my daughter were literally talking about how like we looked around and there was visibly police on every fucking roof, and the one shot him for was a police hangar, and it was 450 yards away, and there was no one up there, and they alerted him 23 minutes before the shit happened. Something. I am a conspiracy guy, and I'm still gonna bite my tongue, so y'all allowed to stay on YouTube. But something weird's going on.
You ain't gotta bite. You ain't gotta bite your tongue.
But none of it makes any sense. None of it makes any sense. Like I like RFK. RFK
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
RFK's the GOAT.
Actually,
Yeah, and look who
matter
gets
of fact,
political all of a sudden. He took the safe answer.
What
this
he
motherfucker.
said, nah, he brought up something the other day. It was like, nah, if Trump takes office, he would have RFK as his vice president.
No,
or
you're not.
something.
feel like
Vice
Trump
president. I
would
said
help
I
us
wish he
better
would,
than
but he didn't.
But
I wish he would.
ideally, I would be okay with that.
Yeah, except
With Trump, but if he
I'd be
had
okay with Trump.
because if Trump got assassinated, bro, I'd be cool with RFK as being my president.
it's just fine. None of this
Who the
makes
fuck
sense.
is RFK?
I don't
You
know who
ain't
the
seen
fuck
nothing
that is
about
either.
his campaign,
I'm gonna
nothing.
start saying
No.
this shit,
He's
bro. Get
whatever.
ready.
He's,
You know who JFK
He's
is?
JFK's nephew,
Oh,
and
word?
oh fuck, I can't remember his name, but the other his dad that got assassinated.
Nigga, he next.
Yeah, no, bro, that's why they so
He did
the
ass
White
next.
House denied him Secret Service when he was running for president because he's an independent and because they don't like that he actually has ideas like going against the system and taking money out of all the bullshit. But yeah, they denied him
They need to
Secret
get them
Service all the
old-ass
way until
Congress
Trump
people
got
out.
shot, and now all of a sudden he's got Secret Service,
Should've been to that
which
shit.
is fucking just crazy. But
Can't
yeah,
beat
RFK for
77.
president, he's not gonna win, but yeah, nah, Trump getting shot's pretty fucking nuts.
I'm running for president when I'm 35 too.
Yeah.
For president.
They was really
Show the
trying
fuck
to
I
take
am.
him out.
I'll vote for
They
you.
was trying to take him out.
I mean,
Should
I
we
saw
vote
like
policies? What
the
are your policies you're gonna enact?
Because I feel
I
like they
don't know,
could have hit
shit.
that shot.
I
I'ma
saw the
get
run through. I saw the
whoop the
run
ghetto
through.
people
So
They
they like put it in slow mo and they like showed like with like drawings and shit like in the video the trajectory of the bullet and exactly when he turned his face. He turned his face like
See?
in a split second.
that motherfucker
like,
didn't talk with his
literally,
hands so much, he would be dead.
If he didn't turn his face like this, the bullet would have went right through his head. But since he turned his face, it just barely
he be doing
scraped
all
his
this
ear.
shit.
Yeah, that's some good ass
Feel me?
thinking by
So-
Trump, bro.
Yeah, no,
Trump
it's a
said-
crazy time.
I just
Down.
heard I just heard
But this is the part. Wait, tell me if this makes sense. In terms of like the political, like everyone being on like fighting and shit, does it not seem way calmer than it was like 3-4 years ago during COVID and shit? Why now? That's the part I don't get that at
You think
all.
they killed, bro?
And not to say that doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, they said he killed
Yeah,
him.
look,
They
look,
said- they was
look.
like-
He said his head
Like
popped.
I said
murdered
earlier,
that
let's
motherfucker.
just say one of them, someone
sniper,
sent him
That
in, they
shit
gonna
weird
kill
as
him.
hell. Like I ain't
nah.
really get into
lit
it.
his
Like,
ass up.
Let that nigga do it. It was two snipers. They popped his ass. Head popped
Because
right off.
you can't have the person that you
put
hired
two big
to
7.62s
talk
in
it.
the noggin, that motherfucker gonna disintegrate.
You ever?
You know what?
Yeah,
You know what? Oh shit! You know what I put together in my.
I ain't gonna sit here and say that because I don't want nobody to. But like, what is in your right mind to go and did somebody put you
The
got
government
somebody
is
put
in
a
his
lot of
left
motherfuckers
ear,
that, like,
whispering him to
That's-
do the shit.
I
That's
think
it.
he was 20 years.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Old and just doing whatever the fuck he wanted.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like,
Biden
that's
tried to
like
kill
the
Trump.
19-year-old though. That
Biden
was
tried
in
to kill.
Buffalo.
Biden tried to kill Trump.
He was 19, right?
What are you talking about?
Assassinated?
Like,
That
maybe.
went to the.
He talking about the top.
The top.
Yeah.
He was young as hell. Like
He's
what?
doing crazy
Like what
shit.
is and they young. It's not like they older. They're young, bro. That's not like it's just crazy.
I don't use that shit as no excuse, nigga. You a grown ass man. Like you not a man, but you know what the fuck you doing. I promise you, when you get to like almost like 6 years old. Motherfuckers be 5, 6. People be like, no. Real shit, you know what the fuck you doing. I say that for experience of me, and I got kids. I watch a nigga do some shit. He know what the fuck he doing.
I don't think they think about the consequences that come behind it.
That's okay. That's fine. But
yes.
regardless, if you didn't pay attention, you didn't think about the consequences. You knew what you was doing was wrong when you did it right then and there.
True.
Don't matter what if you don't know the consequences, that's on you. But you knew what you was doing was wrong.
Wow,
So fuck the consequences. You knew it was wrong. You knew you shouldn't have been doing it, and you did it.
And if,
so now
if you
gotta
don't
deal with
understand
whatever.
consequences, we gotta have something in society that catches you before you fucking kill
That's
people.
true. And
Like,
why
that's
we
the crazy part, and we do. People are just afraid to talk about it. That's my favorite part of the
You
mental
want-
health conversation. We need to have the hard conversations about mental health, and then it stops there. No one really wants to talk about.
They
the
don't
shit.
go into have a conversation. They
Yeah,
just say we need
this
to.
shit,
Okay,
like,
let's have the conversation.
And even YouTube, because I can't say the shit that I've seen that I know about the mental health shit that I can't even say on YouTube because they won't even let you say it because it's
Well, I'll say
triggering,
today would be
but
the
at the
day
same
where I
time,
would need that mental
conversation's
health
free.
thing. See, I don't really talk about mental health as much.
We know. We try to get your ass to talk about
Because most of the time in the
part of the problem.
most of the time in the
therapy
beginning of the
session,
episode,
you
we
know.
do our mental health thing. So today is where it's like
We half-ass it. I actually was life. And niggas will say,
Exactly. So what I was telling them is why we didn't explain that to in the beginning of the episode instead of just going back to it like we already did in the episode. Like we already flat in. Let's just keep going where we was already at. We were just rolling out. I had questions and shit like that. We going back to what we could have did in the beginning. We could have did in the beginning of the episode, but. When you really got that serious moment where niggas really want to speak about something, that's where that mental health really want to kick in. And I have some shit where I really want to speak on to something.
No. You know, because that's real shit. You got some real shit that you need to speak on.
I mean, that day DeMarcus was having some real shit. That's why I even asked it, because DeMarcus was having some real.
But it was more
issues,
where he was
man.
having a real shit. Where his real shit was he was just lollygagging about it. Where like he said he lies about it every week of how he feels. So he could be lying about what he was feeling that day too. I'm not saying that he wasn't, but he could be.
But,
You know what I'm saying?
but again, a lot of men do that just because how society puts it out for us, where you can't be vulnerable. Regardless, even if you say like, "Yo, that's my brother, this my man," it's like I'm around y'all, love y'all boys to death. So it's hard. It's hard for people to be vulnerable and have these conversations. So like when he said like, "Oh, we need to have these conversations," the reason it stops right there because it's like. Just saying we need to have this conversation is enough for somebody to be like, all right, now I gotta start putting this fucking wall.
Like I said, that's
because
where
they about to start knocking these fucking bricks down.
in society it's triggering.
Princess.
Where that's why, like I said, we can't even say the things that I want to talk about on YouTube because you'll get pulled because it's triggering. But at the same time, I think
pulled for what?
For certain things,
saying things about mental health and the things mental health brings and.
The real shit.
Again, we can't even really go farther than that because you never fucking know.
The real shit.
But yeah,
Not
no,
the
and people don't
sugarcoat.
even that. Like, it's triggering, but at the same time, talking about that shit's the only way we figure the shit out. We get to the next level.
Do you
Of it.
think, bro, that shot Trump was going through a mental health?
I do. I don't look. Like I said,
You trying to say that's why he did it?
He had some shit wrong with him, and then someone in a Discord that may or may not work in DC.
I think
talked to him on a Discord till he did it. You know, a few months ago there was a plot to kidnap a senator, and there was 3 dudes that weren't FBI agents that were involved. The rest of the 8 or 9 were all FBI agents that talked him into doing shit. And the 3 guys, they didn't want to really do this shit. They were just got talked into this shit because some people aren't that fucking bright, and some people you can talk into the shit. They do that shit a lot. And yeah, when you have, like I said, 450 yards away from the president or the ex-president, and he has Secret Service, that don't make no fucking. It was a police hangar that he was on top of.
Shit,
I heard that today. I was like, you were on top of a police training station and you didn't know.
They was washing the shit up too, brains and
23 minutes.
Guts and shit.
Yeah,
I think
that's what I mean.
honestly-
Of course. How do you think they knew where he was so fucking fast?
I think honestly,
You
like
can't
if
get
I
the truth out. He's a snitch. You can't let that out. It's a witness.
When we talk about this story, I think honestly, if that bullet would have went through and
first
hit
episode, it's crazy.
my child, I would probably have mental health. Bro, I would be fucked up.
You
bro.
know how that got it now.
I'm also.
But
Did you see a picture?
But you gotta go
You see a
full into
picture
the
of
story
him?
because some people don't know.
The kid?
All
All
right,
right,
so-
so here, we're going to play a fun game. I'm going to pull up a picture of the kid, and y'all tell me
Wait,
if
hold
you
on,
think
hold
he's mentally ill.
No, yeah.
We
No,
see.
I seen a
We seen the picture.
Yeah,
We thought you
he
were talking about
was-
the
Okay, okay.
I got the video of the video. I'll talk about where I want your opinion on it, honestly. All right, so I mind you, I'm every day. You know, I get my child every 2 weeks, whatever the case is. Because that's what me and my baby mother do. My child mother get, we every 2 weeks and shit. So cool. That's how we split it up. All right, so as she got him for the 2 weeks and shit like that, I guess whatever the case may be, she be whatever doing whatever she want to do, and I guess maybe I don't know somebody. I mean, I guess her mom or whatever she was out with, and her mom gave her this child to her cousin on her dad's side to go out to a play date, whatever the case may be. They coming home at 12 o'clock, and the cops pull them over. I don't know if it's for maybe tents or if it could be for speeding. Whatever the case may be, my son was in the front seat with no seatbelt on. All right, so the cop decides to, instead of, if you're pulling me over, you're pulling over for maybe a whatever you pull me over for, like a traffic ticket or whatever the case may be. So from that, he decided to pull over, and it goes from a traffic ticket or whatever to like basically searching the car. So if you go in to search the car, or you looked up his name and you said it wasn't in the system or whatever, I guess because he's not from here, and I don't know really much behind that part because I'm from the outside. I'm just looking into it, but just going from that, I guess the guy pulls off and the cops like hanging onto the car door.
I saw this video. Yeah.
So from that, they saying that he got to 60 miles or whatever, and from that he says like his best option was to shoot him. But all right, so if you shot him once, then that was cool. But he not only did you shoot him once, we shot him 5 times. Yeah. Now, if you walked up, you got this on video that you seen my child was in that front seat with no seatbelt on, and that driver is in that front seat and he's driving, and you claim that he went up to 60 miles per hour, right? And your best option was to shoot. So what car? Because we all know he ain't got no fucking Charger, right? Well, we can post this video, everything.
When did he shoot?
Hold on.
That's important. No, what part of it? Because I seen the video. I didn't think I watched the whole thing. I watched him drag him to where he was going, wherever the fastest he was. And I didn't understand how he could shoot during that part.
He didn't. He slowed down at that point.
Okay, so that's why I think I saw it on the news. That's why.
All right,
they didn't play that
even
actual,
so, what kind of car can get up to 60 miles an hour in that time frame that he claimed that he couldn't get off the car? If he couldn't get off the car, so yeah, he had to hold on to about some. You're gonna kill me. You're gonna kill me. So like, what car can really get up to that time frame? What we're talking like a Charger, maybe, right?
Not even. I'm gonna keep it a band. Some cars, if you got certain shit, some shit do get up to 60 fast. I ain't gonna lie.
It wouldn't be. It'd be if we talking cars. It wouldn't be fast. But if you talking how it looks on video, it's because it's so fast paced. In 6 seconds, almost any car, 6 to 7 seconds, any car can get up to 60 miles per
the faster cars is 4 seconds.
Yeah, they go.
And look, even if it's 30. We're thinking of 30 in the car, hanging on the outside of the car. The fastest human alive goes like 17 or something. Like that's fast.
That is fast for somebody.
My thing is she's clearly not a threat though.
My thing is you kind of don't know.
And that's the second part though. You're not thinking logically when you're getting dragged by a car. So it is.
His wrongdoing was he missed that part. I know for sure is nowhere in your procedure to say, oh, if you asking someone to step out the car for you, you asking them. But you do not go through the window and open the car for you.
Yeah, that's what he did wrong.
And that's where he started off at. But
that's wrong.
And how can, even if she's in the front seat, that's not legal to search the car. You need like.
So he's 6 years old. He's a 6-year-old son.
What state was it in? Was it here?
It was here. But
so
the thing is, he
can't
probably
even
make
get
the
in
weight
the car
limit.
for the smell of weed anymore.
It wasn't even a weight limit. I guess they decided just to randomly search the car. Like,
yeah,
it's just
you
random.
Can't do that.
When you watch the video, you can probably. And I don't give a fuck. Anybody agree with this cop suck my dick because if this is your child or anybody, you will feel totally different. If that bullet, 5 bullets, 5. It's not 1, not 2, not 3, 5. 5 bullets, and your child is in that front seat. You wouldn't know what the fuck would happen if that 5 bullets hit your son. You wouldn't know what the hell you do.
Thank God, too, bro, because that car could have probably did so much more.
And it crashed at that to a fence.
It could have did so much more.
Hold on, who you
damage
putting in the wrong in this? It's both of them.
It's both of them wrong, but I'm 100% going. I'm 100% going for the cop because you could have took different directions before you decide to shoot. You could have tased him, and even if you say, "Oh, but if I tase him, he's gonna crash." So shooting to make it even better.
Well, yeah, and like
and then you tossed him out the car. Exactly, either or. So you could have been let go before he decided to put for up to go to 60 seconds or whatever, 60 miles, wherever the fuck you want to go. Or you could have just.
You could have been let go.
You could have been let go, or you could just let. You know,
that's why I'm asking when he shot because at what point do you even have the chance to put? My first thing is survival. If I'm getting pulled by a car,
exactly.
You think it? And you're also it's a mom and her daughter. She's clearly not a threat. She's not a dude in a ski mask with a gun that you saw.
And you're on the phone with the mom. And but hold on, but besides that, who are you being a hero to?
No, yeah.
Because you wasn't being a hero to that person. It wasn't a kidnapping. You wasn't being a hero to my son because you just put him in danger, and then you just put your son. You just put yourself in danger too. So who was the hero you being to? And this is what they say police are. They're supposed to be our saviors and shit like that.
Fuck the police.
What savior was that
is
too?
you talking
There was no
about?
savior to
Fuck them.
There was no
Like, 'cause,
savior
like,
to add
also
on to
else-
that.
No,
So
I'm
I just
saying,
wanted to know,
bro,
like,
that
y'all
shit,
opinion
you
on
gotta
that.
say
Like,
that, bro.
how do y'all
It's
feel?
corrupt.
Just because
Even the good cops have to watch bad cops do bad cop shit sometimes, and if they say shit, they get fired or killed.
Bro,
so
I have
there's
to-
you can't be a good cop.
When
You're
you-
either
I
a
watched
bad
Training Day
cop or
before.
someone that
Listen.
watches bad cops be bad cops and doesn't say anything.
Did that make you a bad cop?
Well, listen,
Exactly.
nigga,
There's
when
no
the cops,
good cops.
when I
That's
get
the
into
problem
it
with
with
the system.
cops, I gotta act like a totally different person, so it won't go left. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, cause I get pulled over too. I got pulled over quite some time.
I get pulled over a lot.
And they really be on dickhead shit. If you don't act a certain type of way with them, they're gonna be on bullshit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, so all that, like, he wasn't like in the video. He wasn't on no shit. You feel me? He was just like, whatever. But I seen cops really be dickheads for no apparent reason. Definitely in Buffalo.
And it's not only got one charge; he got 3
Was
charges
that
already.
that was that one was in Buffalo?
It was in
Okay,
Buffalo.
yeah, no,
Nah, the question
yeah.
is, what cops are the worst though?
In Buffalo?
And all of them. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I
Where
fucking
that's
hate
at?
Cheektowaga police.
Amherst.
We could
And
talk
what
about
Amherst?
Leopard Neck.
I'll take. Who the fuck is Leopard?
You know who Leopard Neck is. Cheetah print.
Zagoda.
I have her card in my wallet.
Zagoda.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I think
You know the names?
Zagoda?
Is that her? The one that talked to us at the festival that we got the article about? Yeah.
Fuck that bitch.
We'll say names. I don't
Yo,
give a
y'all
fuck.
remember in
I just love
Pittsburgh
it.
though when Trilly got his ears pierced.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the bitch at the
Oh, the fucking mall cop.
He was trying to
Or
hit
y'all
him.
talking?
No.
Oh, y'all talking about the girl? In
the
the,
show.
wasn't-
She was
That
like,
wasn't him. That was Jesse.
She was like more like a threesome.
yo, she was crazy.
I don't remember. Was I there?
You was definitely there. She was a freak, bro. She was a freak.
I
Yeah, I was
fucking.
sitting there. Yeah.
I'm getting my
The
ears
fuck
pierced,
was
but I'm
that? You
getting-
see that shit?
My boy wild.
Fucking, don't you ever stick your ass in my face like that again? That was
fucking
crazy.
lizard.
What?
But I was getting my ears
Let me
pierced,
get in the middle of this.
and they piercing. They doing both ears. So instead of one person just doing this one, then going to do that one, it's two of
They
them.
double
in there.
teamed you.
They double teaming. Pause. But
Oh, she
It was
was.
2
now,
bitches.
mind you, it's 2 females, but it's the way she said it though. Like now, mind you know what's crazy though, because we could talk about double standards, but double standards is real, so we ain't even gonna get into that. But
Nah, you can go into that because that was bad.
No,
No,
it's,
Like if you want to,
it's bad. It is bad. You know what? So I shouldn't speak on it because
Yes.
Is it a good
Exactly.
idea to talk about it? No. Does he have a point? Yes.
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 Listen, I don't care. So listen, boom. I'm
Real
getting
Shit
my,
Podcast.
But
I'm getting
also,
my ears
wait, did we
pierced.
start it? Because
No,
we were.
I didn't say nothing.
No, you
No.
didn't. But we were at the counter.
Oh,
Not
we was at
catcalling,
the
but we
counter.
was saying shit to you.
Oh, I did.
We
and
was
then we
at-
was like, "Look at you 2-on-1 or something."
Listen,
we was at the
okay,
counter
well, she
talking shit.
she didn't have to run with it. These are my friends. I know them. I don't know you. She's
You
talking
right.
about something.
No, we ran up in the
They
like.
said they said it's a 2 something. And she said She said we about to make this a 3-some. Hold up. I just want my ears pierced.
Hold up.
And you holding me by my ears. That's
You
what's
caressing.
up.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga said you turning me on.
She's trying to
He
get
was feeling it. He was
That's how you get
ready to
freaky in
go.
here.
trying to get me wet. Like what you want? She freaky as
Nigga
shit.
said, ooh.
But nah, like that was a little crazy. Listen,
she
I wasn't
was.
uncomfortable. If I was uncomfortable, I would say it. But I wasn't.
I'm
So that's why I told
uncomfortable.
niggas to double
Yo.
stare because I didn't care.
I-
I'm
ain't gonna-
uncomfortable. I didn't get her number after. I'm being
Oh
honest.
shit, horny man. Yeah, that's shit.
I'm
Yo,
not
I ain't gonna
really gay. I was
lie.
on
You
shit
did
that
something
weekend.
Soldier Boy never did.
That's a fact. Soulja Boy never had 2 bitches pierce his ears.
Nigga got.
I'm
Whoa,
the
that.
first nigga
And,
that got
hold on.
tested.
You went back twice.
Get
Try him on
You
that.
went back twice.
Never did that.
Soldier
Pull
Boy
out
ain't
that
never
video,
got his
yo.
dick
I'm the
pierced.
first
Sorry
nigga
for
to have
some
2
stupid
bitches
shit.
pierce my ears, and I'm the first nigga to double back.
He doubled back and got it repaired.
I had to get it repaired.
Goated.
I lost
Because you didn't get her number. That's
Goated.
why you double back. Because you didn't get her number.
I lost my earring. I had to get it repaired.
Yeah, that's Jeffrey.
That's a married man.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Jeffrey.
Is it Jeffrey or is
We
it
got
Biggie?
Joshy and Jeffrey in the building. yo.
Is it Jeffrey or is it Biggie?
This is a crazy episode. The 40
Nah, that's
episodes, we're
G-Fang.
finally behind on the other side of the camera.
Yo, so how y'all feel recording all these
It's
episodes and
fun.
never getting on?
It's kinda wild.
And then recording episodes in general.
We be
like,
talking
Do
shit.
y'all,
to
do y'all
y'all.
watch?
You know the
Do y'all
crazy
watch
thing?
what y'all
You
put
know,
out?
you know what's crazy? You think it's still working? They don't have to go
Yeah.
behind the scenes and do shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're just going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So how y'all feel like recording all these episodes,
crazy on the
watching
outside.
it, look at from 1 to all the way to 41. Like I
think we even at 40.
Nah,
I just said
How
that.
do you
Well,
feel
number
about the
one-
growth? The growth,
38,
man.
49,
Growth.
30.
Well,
The
number
growth you
one, I
see
want to
going.
say congratulations on almost being halfway to 100 videos, or almost halfway to 50.
Appreciate it.
Almost to 50. You feel me? That's crazy.
Let's get
50
a view-
videos
let's
is
get a view
wild.
count real quick. Keep going.
Over 100,000 for sure.
Oh no, yeah, we passed 125.
But yeah, I feel like the timing was right though. Like I'm perfectly fine like going through all those episodes, like all those months of not recording to do it now. And I mean, I still feel like maybe we could have waited a few weeks, but
we'll be back on.
there's still we're here forever. So like
Fucking-
we're gonna
yeah,
be
Max has been
whenever
on twice
y'all are
already.
done. We're done too. So
We pushing.
Nah,
I ain't gonna lie. This is like kind of low-key therapy for something. Well, for
That's a
me,
fact.
like, not me, because bro, I really
We know.
my work schedule
need this
and
shit
what I
every 2
do every
weeks,
day.
bro.
I
times
really be doing what I gotta
Yeah, we
do,
need this 2 times
like
a
all
week,
the
bro.
time. Like, what you say?
Twice a week.
I really think we need to do this shit 2 times.
All
a
right,
week.
2 times a week is crazy. I'm already listen.
What y'all
Wednesdays, bro. I'm sick of Wednesdays, low key. I wanted to be on like a weekend or something because, bro, like niggas, we got work, but you feel
I
me?
know, right?
But-
You was feeling all good.
I was
You was
gonna
feeling all
say,
good.
You see me? I come in with a different mood.
Ryan's
Nigga
shaking
ask
out
me,
his
"You
boots."
mad, bro? No, bro. I'm
But
just tired
listen,
as
if we
hell.
could do more, like
Let's
when we
wait.
did it
Patreons
again.
are coming soon.
True, but I'm
Gotta
saying like
get
we
that-
did before when we was in the middle of our growth, when we did like
was doing
we
the
was
double
doing, we was
twice.
doing doubles, bro. That shit helped
And we
us.
was 14
That
episodes
shit was
behind.
helping us. But true, but it helped us though. Because when he posts, bro, he posted like 2 times a week. But them shit was booming because they kept seeing us. There was nobody else
They
to see.
face. But I say that now, even though like I get what you're saying, but like, damn, the green light's there. Come on. But I just noticed
It
it.
ain't dark enough for this.
But we,
It's a light. So.
I get what you're saying. Me personally, I feel like we could, but I feel like we don't have to,
Like that one.
as long as we just stay in
Keep
their
putting
face.
out. Yeah, keep putting out shit each week.
No, I was gonna say, wait. He
on
gave his
socials.
answer too. We talk about constantly. We got insanely lucky with y'all being our first clients because y'all are actually fucking good at this shit. Like podcasting is not easy. Like everyone's like, oh, just we have fun conversations when we smoke. Everyone will sit down, we'll have a great. Nah, y'all actually know how to ask questions and y'all know how to be fucking funny. Like I be telling people to just pull up. It's literally like a live comedy show because y'all. This shit is great, and yet y'all really falling into a
time
stride with
vibe.
this shit. So yeah, thank y'all too because we just so happened to link up with stars for our first fucking
Appreciate
podcast.
you too.
Bro, I guarantee you, watch, we about to start our shit here soon, and it is gonna be shit on a stick, which I love because
Hold on, what
even
you about to say? What you about to start?
we're starting a little shit. I want to get more into live streaming. Our shit's gonna be more like on a
Live.
daily basis. We should just have a camera run around this place.
That nigga said we got competition.
crazy shit.
That's
happens.
what I'm saying.
I know.
What the fuck you just say? What you just say to me,
We
nigga?
filmed one other person podcast at the last studio, and we said something about it. Gary said, "Really, like I don't know if they should use our same set.
You know,
Like we might have to change
I like
something."
that.
He's like, "That's our set."
We was talking about
I
it.
was like, brother, we got one room. I don't know, but
I like that.
Like I said,
Turn
even
this shit green.
We're gonna change the
Yeah,
shit.
hell yeah,
This
change
week.
everything, bro. I ain't like that.
I want to film our shit from in the studio, anyways, because like I said, it's gonna be much more of like a stream, people walking in and out environment.
This is breaking news.
But yeah, nah, y'all, we've talked about it for a while. But yeah, it's coming soon. Yeah. But
Fucking
nah, y'all are really y'all some stars at this shit, and we're gonna take this shit to the moon.
You glazing us?
And,
glazing
no,
Thank you.
a little bit.
I like that.
I be telling a lot of people too.
A fresh one. y'all ever looked through the window and say that?
Oh, y'all making them fresh.
Yo, Uncle ever said, give me 6 bottles.
Never mind. You know what? Actually, y'all suck. Y'all actually, it's an awful podcast.
Fuck you.
You should see me. I have to edit this shit. I go,
Ryan, you know one thing Krispy Kreme never did? Unglaze the glaze.
said you can't put that toothpaste back in that toothpaste roll.
He's trying to place it.
You already done fucked up.
See, and I had one more really good compliment lined up, and I forgot. That shit's done.
All jokes aside, though, I really appreciate y'all. Boing, boing. But no, all jokes aside, though, I really appreciate you, man. Like,
y'all some stars for real.
Man,
Like,
this shit is dope.
We all got lucky because yeah.
Ryan, I got a boner, Ryan. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think harder.
I lied.
freaky as hell.
I lied.
But no, listen. It's not even just that though. If you really think about it, we've been playing this shit. We've been playing this shit for a while. Like it's not even just the first time. Like we've been playing this shit for a while. We just never really got back to like, yo, we need the cameras and shit like that. So like, when Earl happened to go get a tattoo and that shit just happened to work out that way, that I'm like, yo, let's make this move. Let's do it.
He talking about how we
started, bro. How we actually.
Cause like, hold on. Cause I wasn't here in the beginning. Like before y'all even, I wasn't even here. So
literally, I know me and Earl make shit. We make shit happen under the rugs where y'all don't even be knowing about shit, but shit happens and y'all be like, all right.
Nah, how it started was.
No, don't say his name.
I'm not saying nobody's name. Anonymous tattoo artist.
Don't talk about my tattoo artist, man.
Mr. Drop the Soap.
That's
damn.
Freaky.
As you tell me not to say no shit.
We can't talk about the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This nigga keeps spilling beer over here, bro.
No, it's done.
Ryan, is you too lit?
That's the same one that's running from under.
Bro, I just let that shit drip on me, bro. Dead ass. But
real shit.
Yeah, real shit.
It was, I don't know how long ago it was. It was a little.
It was just about a year.
A year ago.
Yeah,
a little over a year.
A little over a year ago. We were in our old office space, which we were talking about earlier, and bro was just getting the tattoo, and then like, just occasionally we exchanged numbers. He was like, "I'm trying to start a podcast, whatever," and shit popped off from there. Literally like 2 weeks later, y'all came in and y'all was like, straight to business.
Yo, it's crazy. We went through a lot of big swaps though. We started with Keys.
Keys definitely was on the pilot.
We started with Keys. We went with Trey. Keys couldn't make the dates. He couldn't make the dates. He couldn't make every Wednesday. I mean, I think honestly he really could. I think one day he gonna make another appearance back on.
No, he's not.
I feel
yeah, but that's the thing. Y'all gotta have like friends of the show and shit.
Okay.
Like, even Mac, like Max has been on twice, which is crazy.
I think he's gonna make another.
That's why
you gotta have like that's.
He left.
Who?
He can't leave. He ain't got no car.
Maybe he took.
Was there somebody else besides Trey G that was
The
like
first episode.
originally supposed
to?
Yeah, Keys.
Yeah.
That's who was okay.
It was only one.
I did not remember at all until I went back recently to like look at old footage for something. I was like,
that's
I
when we
didn't
still
remember that shit.
I assumed so. I was like, because me and Ryan like was like damn near arguing about it. He was like, it's Trey G's. I was like, nah, there was somebody else. There's gotta be somebody else.
It was.
Shout out my nigga Keys.
We did a long process and swap outs.
A lot of trials and tribulations.
Came a long way.
Now you got friends.
Now we're here with Circus, man. Everybody been holding it down.
And Trey G is great because he comes in and he stays quiet for 95% of the episode. And he won't even say shit. He'll just like make everyone know, look at the camera and go. And it's perfect. It's perfect. All he had to do in the episode, it makes the episode.
He was high as hell the last episode.
Bro, keep it quiet.
I'm just listening to y'all.
He said, you ask him something, he goes, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, but let me tell the story from my viewpoint. Like a couple years ago, I remember it was me, you, and somebody else talking about a podcast. We was about to start it. You was like, your brother and stuff, they'd do it too, blah blah blah. So like,
I remember the flowers I had to give
a couple years ago. Well, not a year ago. That was a couple years ago, but that was during COVID. I remember that shit. We was talking about it. And then like a year ago and shit, I was just happened to go get a tattoo, and I'm looking at this space. I'm like, man, it's a big ass fucking space, blah blah blah. And then he was doing my tattoo, telling me about these dudes, and I'm like, we was just talking about this shit like years ago, blah blah blah.
We was talking about that when we came back from Toronto.
We was talking about that when we came back from Toronto too, because it was like multiple times. We talked about it, and I got the recordings too. I don't know if I still got it, but we were talking about that shit like multiple times, and then I met y'all, got y'all number and shit. I talked to these boys. They probably thought I was playing or something. But I'm like, yeah, let's start this shit, blah blah blah, and then we just started this shit. And we on from here.
Bro, we were so fucking excited, y'all.
Yeah, but wait, we were so excited, and then we were like,
shit.
We're semi-equipped to shoot a podcast. Like technically, we have all the how the fuck do you shoot a podcast? We were there the first day laying up fucking all the extra panels we had. We're like, we shoot on iPhone. We're like, yeah, what is the best? Everything was chaos, but that was the other thing. But y'all did it. Y'all said you were gonna do it. You have the audio recordings, and you did it. And you stayed down for 40 episodes. And y'all the big example that I have to people of Y'all got 130,000 views right now. Y'all stayed down and you did it. And it's just focusing and keeping on the grind. And sometimes, yeah, it's hard. We don't have a studio. We figured it out eventually.
Sure
like
did.
everything we have, yeah, it comes and we figure it out. But y'all stayed down and you did it. That was the last, yeah.
It's hard to
That was
realize
it,
you
forgot,
got
but
so
yeah.
many views.
But for real,
Like
nah.
it's hard. It don't hit you.
And that's nothing. Yeah, just wait. Because once the million comes in, it's gonna hit 2 million with it. If you, just wait.
That's
The
another
shit started to
thing,
roll
bro.
quick and quick and quick. We in
I
a fun era right now.
I look at other YouTubes like around Buffalo, bro, and like when you look at their subscribers be like 3-point-something Ks, but then you look
And
at
ain't
like,
doing nothing.
bro. Not even just that, bro. When you look at their like actual views in their videos, 95 views, 85 views. So it's like, where is these subscribers coming from that they're not really watching our videos and shit like that? But when you look at ours kind of match up. We at like 3 something right now, but when you see it always hit like 100 something like that. So you really see our views actually tapping in and shit like that. So like that really means something though.
I want to get y'all at more like creator festivals, like what's it called? Fuck, not Comic-Con. What's it called for
like,
creators?
It's like YouTube Fest or whatever. I know what you. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
they,
what you're saying.
yeah, like, yeah,
they got
okay,
shit
shit.
like SneakerCon, like going to shit
Yeah.
like that and like getting content and stuff like that. I feel like that would be so
Well,
fun.
yeah, and at the very least, look, the outside world content that we started, and there's even more coming with Pittsburgh.
Oh my god.
That shit's great. But
Wait till y'all
outside-
see
Shout out to,
Pittsburgh.
This
preview
this
is so
space
crazy, bro.
Yeah, that preview was.
Yeah, nah,
he said
just-
dumbass.
Because all that, look, the Hawk Tui video, y'all could have asked her that question easily. Y'all could have done 10 times better with that because y'all
I
would have asked her
ain't
some
gonna lie,
crazy
you right.
shit. Yeah.
You right. We
That's,
done
I mean,
asked some
that's
crazy
the
shit.
easiest. And then, yeah, look, this space was supposed to be a live venue. We're figuring out, regardless, we got other spaces. I really think y'all could kill it to stand up. I really do. Y'all funny enough that if you sat down and just wrote down a little something.
Like,
Now, look,
y'all can write
stand up
a
takes
script.
10 years for people to actually
I could
become
do
like a
stand-up.
professional where you have fans.
I don't
and
know,
but
bro,
I
I
think
wanna
y'all
say
could,
that.
even just
stand
for a video idea, I think
Bro,
that shit would
stand-up's
be
fucking hard.
hilarious.
I know it's hard.
No, it's hard. It's hard. But y'all funny.
We first started this shit. That shit was crazy.
But that's what I mean. Just
Stand-up.
picture yourself on the podcast the whole time.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Y'all body-
Yeah, if
I'm
I
not even
look at
gonna-
it that way, like
I'm not even gonna
if
look at
it's
the crowd.
If it's a fucking crowd right here, it's like us, like bro, we just
Talk
I'm always
about
doing
it.
this shit.
I'm gonna talk mad shit.
Look,
I'm like, yo, the fuck is that back there?
I always was the first person to talk in whatever.
We know. What'd you say
that
at the
was big,
festival?
so-
He said, "This is nice. We're here for the community. We got the donations going on. That gear's got a fat ass." Oh my god, That's what I mean. Look, Drewski
shit
did
was
the
fat,
best.
though.
Drewski did the best because he did a whole bunch of hosting gigs for Jack and whoever the fuck else, and then he did stand up. So by the time he was on stage, he was already comfortable on stage. Whatever, the host can damn near be awkward. You can come on stage and the next act, and no one gives a fuck because the next act is whoever the next act is. But yeah, you get comfortable on stage, and then
That's what I'm
y'all
saying,
could be
like-
some funny motherfuckers.
I was
Y'all
always
good.
the first
Y'all
one
could
to
do
go
it.
on.
Look. I wrote a few jokes down the notebook. If y'all do it, I'll do it.
See, the thing is,
On the
bro,
pod, it's like
I'm gonna be.
Can we do it here?
with you?
here or the other. If we're either gonna do a shit here or something, another venue that we got in the works, and either or, yeah, there's gonna be a comedy night because that's music and comedy and yeah, shit like that is what I'm really into. So
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a band, bro.
I don't come here with nothing.
I'm
I just go off the dome. Like I don't have nothing to talk about.
So
I don't have
imagine if you
nothing
wrote
to
for a
think.
few minutes.
Like
We
I
know.
literally wing it every week.
I swear to
the
God,
last
I
few
will.
I'ma
episodes
just come
have been
here.
about.
I'm gonna just come on here and wing.
I
it.
don't even watch
I
this shit.
think, but I think the biggest
He
thing
did
is
say that, didn't he?
the shit just be natural.
Yeah.
It is.
That's
It is
what I
natural.
mean. Y'all just good at the shit.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, I say should write down questions because it's hard. But like,
I used to do that.
Joe Rogan said many times, he just flows with the conversation. He'll research a person before, he'll watch whatever, but he's like, whatever the conversation goes, it goes. If you can do that, that's the best way to podcast. Y'all got that shit. Y'all really do got
Yeah.
that shit. And I can tell at the same time, yeah, you do your research. I forgot, I'm not going to say any names, but there was definitely one episode, I think it was you. You came in early and you go, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who the fuck's on today. I gotta look up this bitch's music. You looking this shit up.
Yeah,
and then
he
on
did
the
say that
podcast, he's like, I've been fucking with you for a minute. It might not have been with someone that I was like, I looked at the camera and I
did
said,
do that. I
I was
remember
back there
I
like,
might tell you like, nah, I don't know what the fuck they.
We was at the old location. You did that shit.
I definitely,
I
I
don't
definitely
even-
ain't talking about I was fucking with him for a
he
minute.
said,
though,
I don't
but
even know this dude's name. And then he's like, we've been with you since day one, brother.
Yo,
Gotta make him feel comfortable. Don't fuck
and
it.
the first thing I do is though, like when you send it, it's like, all right, I know we're gonna talk about their most recent shit because obviously that's what they're trying to promote. I'm gonna go all the way back. I'm gonna go to their first shit and listen to it. I'm gonna find my favorite fucking song song off of it, and I'm gonna just run with that.
But
shit.
look, even if it was a dead ass line, you really didn't know who they were when you said it. You know how to make people feel
Sometimes I
comfortable.
don't.
You know
I
how
don't
to
know
make
the
people
artist.
feel
He still
comfortable
listen
in
to
the
that music, though.
situation.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
I'm
they
always
feel
gonna listen to
comfortable.
He'll still listen to that music.
And yeah,
so he
you
know
did your
how to
homework
go.
just a little late.
Yeah, well, wait, that shit was 30 minutes before, but I did my homework.
Yeah,
was
I
dying
used to do
though.
that shit too.
I wish someone saw me behind the camera because my ass
You,
said,
he ain't do the shit at all.
I heard you.
I
I listened to the
Yo,
music
I ain't
video
gonna
before the
cap.
podcast.
I don't be
Not
knowing
a single
shit.
song.
Not a-
He be up here like Brody. I
just like he said, I wing it, bro. I don't be, but I do it because
interviews. I want to make sure I'm on top of it. Make sure I know what's going on.
I got
I
y'all
want to miss the
niggas.
conversation.
I got
I
y'all.
already know what to act. So
It just for some, it be just like this. Like
There's not a
now,
lot of things you can ask off of what they're going off of a straight topic. Like if somebody talk about something, you don't want to switch that shit right up.
Well, look,
nah,
yeah.
it is. Sometimes.
you gotta.
There's also again.
It's
no
called
names.
transition.
Y'all have done interviews
DJ
where you got
transition.
people. You got people of profile to say some crazy shit.
Yeah, we don't.
I'm not gonna say any names, but there's one interview in
shit
specific that I'm talking about.
The realest shit
And
about
I-
your
and
life.
sometimes-
Boys
I'm
is
like
wilding at the end of that podcast.
Like some people be like, "No, I gotta chill," and I'm like, "No,
Oh,
you can
shit,
chill."
I
Then
think I
I'm
know
there, it's
what
like, "Nah, this real shit podcast." They be like, "Nah, I'm more here with y'all."
It's
Fuck
a
with y'all.
perfect name.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Perfect
open
name.
up.
And
We
they
gonna
get
get you to open it because I'm gonna ask you the question twice. You gonna get the question. If you don't answer the first time, I'm gonna ask you
He
again.
said, "I'm
Yeah.
gonna reword that bitch for
Like,
sure."
yo,
4
bro,
different
I
times.
did that
When
shit a
this
couple
shit,
times.
when this shit start getting like way bigger, and we start like that's a lot of local artists. Now we got some shit in the works. We trying to network with people outside of like the city that we've been doing and shit. But it's like when we get to like more like mainstream and your name in the blogs, like bro, I'm Charlamagne
gotta say
back
it.
in 2010.
I love it.
I gotta
want
say it.
real shit.
I
I'm not
love it.
actually none of
Sniffing
that.
seats and all
Like,
that,
yo,
right? Let's go, Diddy.
And if your manager come with, to me like, yo, we don't want to talk about this and that on off rip, I don't give a fuck who you is. We're not, you not coming on. I'm keeping it a buck. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas no. I don't want to do it.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't think none of us care.
Yeah, because I don't want the bullshit. Like for me, like I don't.
Oh, I got the time right here, bro.
I don't want that. Like
I got a few
we gonna clip that. When it's
I ain't putting no time on it.
artist talking about something, we found out the artist was getting it on where it was a girl. She was fighting
Exactly.
her mom. I don't want to talk about that. Bitch, we talking about
Yes.
it. You fought your mother. We want to know what happened.
If Drake on here, we gonna talk about the Kendrick Lamar
Oh
situation.
yeah, he's gonna cry.
'Cause you know I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, how y'all feel about the song? Are y'all tired of it?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
I actually like it. Bro.
You know-
It's getting
It's
better.
a nice rhythm, bro.
It's getting
It's a nice
better.
rhythm. It's a nice rhythm.
They not like us. They
Bro,
not
all
like
I hear-
Listen, as a
I don't even think I heard it.
This shit is hard.
as
I
a
ain't listened to the whole song.
It's a great fucking song.
as a DJ though,
Oh yeah, I feel you.
as a DJ though, that shit's not cool.
Bro,
Like it's
not cool
it's
to
just like
come to that.
back in what was it, like 2021, 2020, whatever, like those 2 years when everybody was asking for Bad Bunny, bro, everyone was asking for Not Like Us. Like
That
every
is
single
crazy.
event, I was on tour 6 days in a row. Everybody's asking for Not Like Us. And it
That is
wasn't
crazy.
and it was like I came to the venue like quite early and there'd be a few people
run
that
it
show
already?
up and they'd be like they'd ask and then later on in the night when everybody's there, it'd be like boom, 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 boom. Everybody's asking.
But that's how you do popping right
And
now.
that's how you know you popping.
Bro,
But
that song
like
is fucking-
still
Get that
the
C
shit
walk out.
comes
good.
to a point where it's like, damn, bro, can't listen to that
You
shit.
gotta play
no
what the
more.
crowd wants, though.
And
That's
you know
what
what's
you
crazy
need.
though?
You gotta feed
the
into
song
that.
is so good, which is kind of stupid to say. It's so good. I don't even have the song downloaded. I don't need it
Me
to be
neither.
down. I don't have to download it.
I hear
It's
it
so
on the radio.
good.
I hear it.
But look,
You don't hear it in your car. You hear it in somebody else's car.
But look, it's the same way how Drake did this shit with McMills with the back to
back-to-back.
back.
I
Listen,
hate it. You know what's
I
crazy
hate
with
it.
that
I
one? I
hate
hate
it.
that song.
I'm a big fan of
Yeah, I
McMills.
hated
you
that
know,
shit. I like
I'm a
McMills
huge
too.
fan of McMills. But
So
every
you
time we were in the
biased.
party, hell yeah, I was biased.
I was biased
I
too.
say, but I, you know what I'm saying. But when we was in the parties, bro, I'm like, nah, this shit.
I don't know
fire,
how I
bro.
feel about
back to
McMills.
back. That shit is fire.
raw as
You
hell.
can't say it's not nice. It was nice in the
What are
party.
you talking
Back to
about?
back.
I don't know
What
how.
are you taught?
I don't know.
Did you
He told me
re-listen
some shit
recently?
about Meek Mill, and I don't know.
What
if
did he tell
I-
you about Meek Mill?
What?
I
What did I
don't
tell
know.
you about me? No.
The
you don't know
conspiracy
that
theory.
video. You ain't
could
seen
be
the
AI.
security
No,
guard's
it is
alleged
AI.
video of him and Diddy.
Yeah, you
That's
heard-
AI.
The
That's
audio-
AI. We not getting into
That's
that.
AI.
I know. I said.
We're not getting into it because your tight ass pit.
What did we start? Wait, were we on Drake beef though? Is that what we were
No,
talking
we're
about?
on not
No,
like
we were
us.
just talking
How
real-
great of a record is.
Not like.
Are you tired of it, right?
Yes. Here's why. It's a
He said
great
yes.
song.
Because Drake won.
But if half
Drake
of the
lost.
song, if the best parts in the song aren't true, then what do we?
Yeah, I heard it
how much does that count?
How do we know?
What's the best parts of the song?
The pedophile parts.
No, the best
every
part
girl that all the TikTok videos that came out, they all came out online and said he was nothing but fine to me. Drake is not a pedophile. At least there was zero evidence at this point that he's a pedophile.
Well, I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna.
He was on the Epstein list.
But I don't think that's
that
the best
was
one.
not a real
I don't think that's the
Epstein
best part of the
list.
song. The best part of the
And he
song
wasn't
is
famous when Epstein was running
the
shit.
beat. And sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. That's my quote today. I'm gonna just leave it there.
That part's fine. Look.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. That's it. I don't need to say nothing.
I had that shit on, and my mom asked me what the song was so she could add it to her running playlist. My mom hasn't asked me for a song besides like VIBESIDE.
It's a good vibe, bro. It's not
so
like
this is my question. This is why I want to talk to a battle rapper about this, because what matters more in a battle rap, the verse, like what you say, or the personals, like the bars or the personals? Because to me, Kendrick had the best bars.
That's how you say it.
But Drake had the best personals. And look. My thing with the Whitney shit too is it takes 3 months for you to come out with a picture and a video of you and your kids and your fiance of 6 months or 6 years or whatever. That shit, I don't know. There's something a little weird.
Only
going
thing
on
with the
there.
battle rap shit is I look at it like this. It really don't matter. It really don't give a fuck about if it's the bars or the personals. It's really the fans, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's the same way with this beat.
So this
If they
is why,
sucking
and
you, they
maybe
sucking
maybe I'm different. I love Family Matters. So like
Yo,
to
no,
me,
yo,
it's
yeah,
not
Family Matters.
it's not
Drake
as good
came-
as Not Like Us. I'm not saying
Oh, yeah.
that, but it's a close second to me.
Yo,
it's a really. In fact, I've played it double the times I've played.
People
Not
say
Like
Family
Us.
Matters is better, and I will not argue it. It's like it's so close, but the
I'm
fact
gonna
that
argue
Not Like Us is because it's Kendrick. I think it's because it's catchy, and it's like, yo, Kendrick was able to do this against the
Who
biggest
should
artist
have the
who makes
hit?
the Kendrick.
He
who has
played
the
Drake's
hits.
game
You
against
get
him.
what
He
I'm
made the
saying?
hit.
And that's why
Kendrick-
and that's why
But
you win.
in terms of real hip hop rap beef,
Kendrick, they be like,
Drake said a lot of things that were unaddressed.
Lyrical wise, we talking. That's why I always go to when they be the rappers and artists. It's like, yo, Drake is the biggest artist.
How many nominees how many Grammys Kendrick won?
I don't
This
know.
motherfucker fighting against a whole rap game.
But it's
Come
nowhere
on.
close to Drake. I
20v1. What are we talking
I don't
about?
even gotta say nothing. I could guarantee Kendrick don't have nowhere near as many Grammys. as
But
Drake.
we're not gonna play that game because we
But I know,
just
I
like we
wasn't gonna
talked
do it.
about the money
Yeah,
part of the
because,
industry.
yeah.
That shit.
He
He
said,
said, and that's what I'm saying. Drake addressed it. He said, "Somebody go get Kendrick another Grammy." He talking again finally.
Drake's top 5
congratulations.
songs have more streams than Kendrick's whole fucking catalog.
Exactly.
We're not about to sit up here and diss Kendrick.
Drake's
Like Kendrick.
Drake's
Hold on,
good.
hold on,
Drake's
hold on.
lowest 5 songs.
No,
both
no,
sides. I
no,
fuck with
no,
both.
no.
I don't really
no.
listen to Kendrick that
No,
much, but
we're
I
not
fuck
about to
with
diss
Drake
Kendrick
more.
like this. Y'all not about to sit
alright,
up here.
no, because
I'm a
you
Drake
see-
fan.
Yo,
You see what
We're
this
not
does?
about to
You're
do
right.
this to Kendrick
You
like
see
that.
what this does?
Bro,
We're not about to do this to Kendrick. Everybody not about to take the
And
light
like,
skin
no, in the
nigga.
last like 10
Listen,
years,
I fuck with
All right, wait,
Kendrick.
wait.
though.
funny shit.
I got a
Kendrick got
compromise
the-
answer, though,
and,
but y'all
no,
still
no,
doing
like
that.
honestly, I'm being truthful. In the last 10 years, Kendrick probably has the best album to come out in the last 10 years.
What you talking about?
Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
There's not an
Top
album
5 all music period to me.
from-
Like not even
all-
hip hop, all music period.
Bro, it's so
I love it.
fucking good.
Here's my this is
He
the
tell-
easy
he a
answer, and
storyteller
people
for real.
still don't want to accept this answer from this battle show. Kendrick's a better rapper.
Duh.
Drake, to me, is still the better artist.
Okay.
He's more versatile. I
everybody
know
agree
everyone.
with
The
you.
culture vulture. So look, we can all agree. All right, let's call it culture vulture. He's still been able to go in every genre of music and consistently
kill.
make a fucking hit. That takes skill,
Bro, I be
crazy
listen-
skill.
I be listening to
and
Passion
still
Fruit.
rap.
That song is fucking
And look, the whole ghostwriter bullshit. Look, I hate that
Yeah.
shit.
That shit fire yourself.
I'm like, yo, Drake is fucking different.
We're gonna talk about the Grammys though, real quick. Real quick, let me throw it in there. We're gonna talk about the Grammys. All these rappers are supposed to go against Taylor Swift and
This
Justin
nigga's
Bieber and all
crazy.
these bands. If you look at the fucking credits, every song's got 40 people on the fucking
course,
credits.
bro.
A rapper's supposed to be there, him and his engineer, and they're supposed to contend with the same people. If people are getting hits written for them, I'm not mad at that. Every diss record Drake's wrote, I guarantee he wrote that shit. And people are like, no, he's got pens for him. No, he's getting the hits written for him because that's what the fuck you do. And look,
Hits
and that's
take
the other
a
part.
while,
Half the
but,
rap
like,
games
do you
get
know
songs
how-
written for him, and we
Do you
don't
know how many people, like the regular artists, like I'm not gonna put no names, but regular artists have mad people that's written. It's set like
The
when
dream
you know
be
how
writing
you
for
be on
everybody.
Apple Music and you get down to the bottom and it say like
For real.
18 different
Kanye.
names.
Bro, wait, so
Like,
The greatest
I don't
motherfuckers
even
in the
know if I
music
should say this.
industry are great people in the
This is a
music
real shit
industry for a reason.
podcast, so I'm gonna put you on some game on that too. I've heard that the reason people do that is
so
because
they can make money.
so all your boys in the room, you getting paid from the label's ripping you off or whatever. If your boy gave you a bar at some point, you can put him in as a writer's credit. All of a sudden, all your boys are getting paid.
Smart.
Genius shit. Yeah, that's what I've heard that happens to a certain
Too
extent.
bad
I've also
we not
heard that
rappers.
people are lenient with. Like I've heard Kanye, the delivery dude had cool shirt on, and he's like, that's a cool fucking Nike shirt. That Nike shirt, and then all of a sudden, dude's in the fucking credits for the song. Shit's
Bro.
wild, but the shit with the homies, I like that shit.
I see the fucking like a short documentary on the Thong Song by Cisco. Bro, his man's literally he was trying to figure out the shit. The nigga walked in, he said, "Yo, I was just had this girl at the crib. She gave me that thong, 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 thong. That's how the song. Swear to God, that's what he said. He said, thong, 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 thong.
That's the same thing as y'all record the podcast. He did it. He said,
yo,
"Let me lay that down."
thong, thong, thong.
You gotta say it like Jamie Smooth.
the nigga walked in and said that. He said, "Oh my God," and hopped in the booth, and boom, we got the thong song. That's one of the biggest songs that. Bro, that shit
song's fire.
That shit was
Yeah,
on the
just
top
like
of the
a
charts for a long ass time.
And it's still making.
Oh, that's
money.
another song. I'm singing another song. Say it again. She got
Bro, I love music so much.
All night long.
Yo, what y'all feel?
How y'all feel about thongs? Like,
Bro, I love them. I love them.
They remove them.
I want it, man.
I'm not big up on
to the side.
To the side, move them over.
big up on
I don't like granny. I don't like granny panties. Ugh.
I read some hipsters or some shit like
The
that.
hipsters.
I don't like hipsters
He know
either.
the hipsters, the boy shorts, niggas know hipsters.
I like thongs.
I really don't. You know what's crazy? I don't care for thongs. Like,
Yeah, I don't care
I like
for
the
that
thong.
if you don't have
on
a
the
thong,
floor.
you might as well take.
I like the thong next to the bed.
What if,
It gotta
what
be
if she?
some cute shit.
What
though.
if she
It gotta
wearing?
be some
What if she
nice
wearing an adult diaper?
shit.
What's under it? That's what I'm saying. None of
What's
it.
under
All
it?
this shit looks good on the floor.
Ryan is really a freak.
What's
Yeah,
under it? Oh, you freaky.
He said, "Take the depends off. Let's see what."
Take the pants off.
Well, what?
Let me see that ass for real.
I have some
What if she's 77? That's what y'all doing, Akron?
No. Well,
Yo, what is there to do Akron?
Beat your dick.
I mean, yeah.
Beat the fuck
They like to hunt
He said to do it,
That
Akron.
way.
Beat your dick.
type shit. We used to say
Type
like
shit.
we be smoking. We're like the problem with this town is we're like most people smoke and then they go do some shit. We're like we smoke and then we go, what do you want to do?
Incest.
Well, we can smoke again. Well, that's
Incest.
farther in the woods. Yeah.
Incest.
I ain't gonna
There's a
front,
place
though.
called Wilkinsville.
I
They
was
go to
just
Akron
out there.
schools. Those kids are
What's the Akron population?
9,000, but fucking 3,000 of them have never been seen because they don't leave their house. We
You
have real,
fucking
permits.
lying.
No, we have real. Like I said, like bro. So we got Akron and then Wilkinsville is really like. There's no rules. Like
You ever
there's
thought about moving to
rules,
Buffalo?
There's rumors.
You ever thought about moving to Buffalo?
I would love to move to Buffalo.
You
I
sure?
I hate it out there.
Can you show me Akron? I'll come out to Akron.
Really?
I was
just
just
said
out
earlier,
there.
A fun ass
Akron
video would be like
is by
camping or
Darien,
doing
like-
some country ass shit. Would be
Yeah,
funny
Trying
as
to
hell.
go camping in Hawaii.
And it'd be great because I hate that shit too.
That's a
Ooh,
bad
get vlog?
I'm trying
That
to
shit-
camping like a
That
motherfucker.
shit.
And that's some shit that
Oh, I can't wait. These fucking bugs. You think paintball
Oh, I
was
thought he was
bad?
high, yo. I thought this nigga started bugging in his
Yo,
bitch.
I know. What,
Like, yo,
I couldn't explain the drug that you just.
I'm like, what the fuck y'all giving me?
That's what they do. When they be acting the fuck up. They be acting the fuck up.
nah
Nigga
off
just
of,
tweaked out.
off of that
Grown ass
though.
nigga. He a
Off
clown.
of that though. Ryan, bro, you bugging out.
They should never get that nigga that Luna.
So nah, so I'm gonna get into it more whenever like we do our like podcast or whatever. When the time come. But I actually grew up like not like literally right up the street from him, which is like some
Weird coincidence.
which is some small world ass shit. Like from the time I was born pretty much until I was like 3 or 4 years old, I lived on the Akron reservation. So like the reservation starts like literally 5-10 minutes down the road from him.
The reservation?
And, yeah, like Native American reservation and shit.
Oh, the res.
Yeah, the res.
Oh, the
So
res.
yeah, I was out there for a while and just coincidentally 13, 14, whatever it is, years later, 15 years later,
It's a long ass
we
time.
end up meeting each other, but we never ended up meeting each other. When I was living out there, I never knew who he was.
Closest
whatever.
we got was like 2019.
How close was your houses?
Literally
Yeah.
5 minutes away from
Like
each other.
I go get gas past where he I go get gas at the house he lives.
You ain't never seen each other at the gas station?
Nah, but he moved when he was how old?
No, because I was really just out there. I'm trying to remember the
East Ave?
street.
I moved when I was like 4 or
You were on
5.
Main Street?
But
Oh,
like,
okay, shit.
but like I was
I
back
was
there
around Main
all the
Street.
time. But
Were you
even
over
then,
by the
like
falls?
even when I was 4 or 5, like
So I live literally
even
right in
like
front of the falls.
just my whole life, like even just me as a person, like I feel
No, we
like
could do
even
some
like the
fun
people
shit.
around me say like I matured a lot faster than like a lot
Average.
of just a lot of kids that were my age. You feel me? Like
Oakwood.
a lot of people say I don't act the age that I am. You feel me? Like I just turned 20 years
that's
old,
not even close
and
to
I
Akron.
have
It's
all this
25
shit.
minutes
I can't
away.
tell.
It's close to here.
You're right.
But like, so like I was 5 years old, and I was still in Akron. I still have memories of like friends out there and shit, but
We was probably chopping it up on the playground and shit, to be honest.
probably, but
Just never knew.
Plotting vibes
never
side
knew.
out.
Never, but that's weird, and that's also something that I hate and love about Buffalo is that
So small.
it's so small and everybody knows each other, which makes
Okay.
it super opinionated, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and that's the black
Yeah.
part about it.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's the black part about it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But
That's the
nah, I just find it kind of bizarre how we never met each other until a few years ago.
No, yeah,
Yo,
but-
y'all boys ever dated a bitch that like back in the day?
All right,
that
bro.
transition
you-
was horrible.
Yeah, no, we just.
Man,
That
I'm gonna
transition was horrible.
Shit, let's do it. Let's
You ever
Yeah,
dated
motherfucker.
you ever
Run
dated
it.
a bitch that like you dated like now, like say now you dated her now, but back in the day
I don't
you
date
was
girls
around.
now.
But no, like I didn't know I knew her. Like I don't remember this bitch at all.
Excuse me?
Like, I don't remember her. Like,
I mean,
I don't remember her at all.
I kind of get what he said. Like, yo, bro, me and my girl, we went to school together. All my whole school. I never knew who the fuck she was. I've never seen her.
You talking about McKinley?
Yes, I've never seen her a day in my life at that school. Not one time.
I got that too.
Only until we came around like years later and shit, and I knew mutual people, and she was like, "Oh, blah blah blah." And she said one time we was at a party. This was kind of like a private little drink, like just like a What the fuck
This,
the word? I don't even got
was
the
this on
private-
Broadway?
No, it wasn't not on Broadway. No, bro, we was on the fucking west side, and we had a party. It was like a graduation joint. We there. When I linked with my girl and shit now, she like, yeah, I was there. She giving me details of the party. I'm like, bro, you was not there. She got all the details, but I'm like, I didn't see you, pay you no attention or nothing. That's the crazy
But she
shit.
had her eye on you the whole time.
Yeah, she's a fucking stalker. She knew where my locker at in high school and everything. I didn't even know she went to my school. That's real shit.
What about
she
you,
got
G?
your
Wait, so
ass.
how many people?
I ain't
How many people
stalked
went to
shit.
your
I don't
school
know
though?
all that,
Or like
but
how
I
many
definitely
people?
seen-
How many people you graduate with?
And McKinley, our
Graduated with us.
No, it had to be a lot of motherfuckers. He's talking about like Akron. They probably graduated. They she had a class of
100
like 43
and
people.
we had a big class. I think we were like 180, and we were
Oh,
like
that's
a
a lot,
really
okay.
big class.
Yeah,
For
we
our
was
school.
up there too.
But Akron's also elementary, middle, and high school are connected.
all together. Oh,
Yeah.
so it makes
I
sense.
went to a few different schools.
Lot of
My
incest.
class, like the
That's
school I went
there.
to most of my life, I went to Depew, because I live with my grandma.
I was gonna say y'all can run. We're running late tonight. The longer episodes have been doing better.
That was what's it called?
That was 23 minutes. ahead
Yeah, I
of me.
went there, but
Extra?
I went to Dexter,
I mean,
but Depew, my bad.
We can
Depew
wrap it
was
up when
like
y'all
that
out.
graduating class
Sign off.
from my year at least was like 110 people, but I went to Dexter.
I'm going like, good night.
For,
Dexter.
Walk off this bitch.
Y'all never heard of
Dexter.
That's another me.
From famous Dex.
You do that. I'm
Dexter
taking a
is
piss.
like an alternative school
TV show.
in North Tonawanda.
That's where
that,
all my best
like,
friends are from.
If you're like a bad kid in Erie County, like anywhere,
Oh, they're just gonna
pretty much
the
anywhere,
funnest people I know have all gone to Dexter.
They're
I'm
gonna-
gonna put it that
they're
way.
gonna send you there.
What was that school? We had 44, right? Yeah. That's
Let
what
me
we had.
tell you, bro. I saw some crazy shit at that school, and I met a lot of people that I still know to this day.
They were part of it.
Let me tell you, I saw people. We can get into it if
Get
you want,
into it, baby.
Go ahead.
bro.
Give us
The one day
craziest
I'm gonna
story.
give you the craziest story that happened. We had a lockdown, and it was no drill. This was a real life lockdown, and there was a kid outside of the school, and he had a gun. It was a BB gun, but that shit looked real as hell. You know how they make them shits nowadays.
Yeah.
So he's outside of the school. He's saying he's gonna whatever, and we're all taking cover like whatever the school's procedures are. There's this kid in my class, and I didn't know it at the time, but now I have my boy Nucci, who I'm really cool with. I didn't know at the time we never knew each other, but we was in the same class, and it's kind of ironic or whatever because we're really good friends now and we talk about it all the time. But like we was in this class sitting right next to each other, and this kid starts freaking the fuck out because he knows what's going on. He knows we're in a lockdown. He knows there's a kid outside that's got a gun and he's got issues. So he's like, right.
Who?
Him. So he's like, whatever. And he starts pacing around the room. And the teachers are trying to tell him, like, he needs to calm the fuck down. Calm down. There's this one specific teacher, Mr. Olaf. Everyone used to make fun of him. Literally beat the shit out of him. Like, whatever. So we're in this lockdown drill. Kids freaking out. It's springtime, so the windows are open and there's screens in the window. He goes up to the window and knocks the screen out and jumps out because he's freaking the fuck out. Jumps out and starts running across the field. The SWAT team's there, FBI's there, everybody is there because there's a alleged shooter at this. So they can't identify who the fuck this kid is. So he's like, whatever. And they tackle him, bro. Yeah, literally like the dude with the lisp at paintball. Like, and he was just freaking the fuck out, and they end up tackling him, bro.
We left that.
That sounds familiar.
We're gonna promote y'all. We'll help y'all. We gonna shout you out, and then the first thing in the fucking intro is I'm like, God damn it, we can't send this to them.
That sounds familiar as fuck.
But yeah, so Dexter was a wild school. I saw teachers get stabbed in the eye with pencils.
Good fuck teacher.
What type of kids was
I
that?
told y'all that alternative shit, you put a whole bunch of the same type of nigga in one school, that's not good. In one class.
Like I said, all my funnest friends went to Dexter.
Bro, all them niggas is crazy.
That's why y'all retarded. No, I'm just like,
I didn't go to Dexter.
I only was there for, and
Let me
that's
back
the
that word
thing.
up.
That's the
I ain't
most
say that.
that's the most memorable part of like my high school years. But I was only there for like a month and a half.
That's crazy.
But the craziest shit happened in that month and a half that I was there. Swear to God.
you've been through a lot.
I don't believe in alternative schools. That's just me.
I ain't gonna lie.
School.
The alternative thing was growing up in the hood. Like for us, it was like growing up in the hood because you seen all types of shit.
Yo.
That's the. We
If
grew
go
up
into
around
mental
that
health,
shit.
You know what's crazy, bro? It's shit that we've done seen. Or
That you weren't supposed to.
we wasn't supposed to see
You
this
wasn't
shit,
supposed to
and
see
it's
that
not normal. And it's like the fact that we make this shit normal nowadays. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
that's
but
crazy.
it's normal in the world. Like, I don't know how much specifics we should get into, but we've told y'all we had some shit at a party where shit went crazy. My thing has always been that could happen at the mall, that could happen at the school, that could happen on the side of the street. This is normal life nowadays, which is fucked up, and there's definitely more
nowadays
certain
it's crazy.
places,
I
but
ain't gonna
yeah,
lie, nowadays it's crazy.
that shit's
Like that police
Fucking
shit
crazy.
with my little cousin.
Well,
that shit.
That's not normal.
That's
Yeah.
not normal.
Like his
but
son is
that-
6 years old.
But
Like
that shit. Do you know how often that shit happens?
it's fucking
Don't.
crazy.
It's fucking insane.
And it's-
police brutality is fucking insane. Like, and I don't be trying to really get into that
'Cause
shit.
it goes-
I'm not really. But that, come on, no, bro.
let's get into it. 'Cause fuck
Yeah,
that.
it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that's just not.
It's
Not
you know
really.
the bad. You know the worst part about the shit is be that it may just be me. Everybody don't think this way, but it's like the fact that the shit happens so much. It's like, bro, I don't even have the patience or the energy to talk about the shit because it's like we could talk about it. We could try to change the shit. It don't matter because for all these years the shit just continues to happen
Bro,
over and over.
We
and
talk
over
about the
and
police
over.
specifically though. Yeah, look, no, I got ads during the riots for fucking become a state trooper. That's the problem, especially now that all of it is politicalized, which it should be. But we're not gonna get good cops anymore. We're gonna get the worst of the worst. We're gonna get the people that I grew up with in Akron that couldn't wait to be a cop and then follow that sentence with shit that makes me sick to my fucking stomach that I heard.
Like nigga.
Bro, the
I
niggas go to
fucking
the
heard.
academy for what, like 6 weeks or some shit like that?
No, it's bro.
They
I
don't
know a
even be
kid
there
that's
long.
literally I grew up with that retarded, and he.
Hey,
I don't
hey.
care. The kid is.
word.
He's out there with a gun on the street right now, and that's terrifying.
That's fucking
That's
insane.
terrifying.
He
to
said,
me. And the same.
Oh, the R word is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you said it 3 times. He ain't say that in real life.
It's real
That
shit.
kid's retarded. I promise.
Hey! Edit that shit
But,
out.
like, no, the people that want to be police, especially at this point, it's the worst type of people, and it's inherently.
I think
corrupt.
people in general are the worst people.
Yeah.
These the worst people of all times.
But-
Because like we talk about the Kendrick versus Drake beef. People do stuff that's
We're
trendy.
back.
People do stuff that's trendy, even if the song would have sucked. People
Me
would have
too.
still been on it. You know what I'm saying? So people do stuff that's
Who
trendy.
did
What's
something
trendy?
that sucked,
What's
Ain't nothing sucked in that.
hold
beat.
on? Okay, but I'm just giving an example. But if it's trendy, people gonna do it. Like guns, all violence and sex is all on the internet. Everybody gonna do it because it's on the internet.
Well, you know the crazy thing about that? That's been a thing forever. And that's how the world works, no matter what. Even if you look at any type of movie you could look at, it could be the movie that's supposed to be
I love that.
a romantic movie. Or it could be it could be a comedy. You're gonna have to add money, sex, or drugs some type of way for it to
And it's
sell.
also their stories. I hate when people are like, you only talk about sex and fucking money and violence in your music.
That's what people
Our
care
favorite
about.
movies are the same fucking thing, and no one
Exactly.
says a goddamn word about it. The books even more so because it's on paper. It's different.
That's true.
Fuck that. This shit's crazy. You're telling stories.
What the fans want.
Bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
but,
this shit
but
been
it's also
selling
it is
forever.
whether it's a story
has.
that you really lived or whether it's a story
It has,
you thought
but
of
it's
in your head. You're
glorified
telling
now.
stories.
Oh,
Quentin Tarantino's
It's
doing the
glorified
same
to
thing.
the kids now.
Bro, I don't think it's glorified to the kids.
Yes,
It's
it
just,
is.
Bro,
Okay,
we
but
have
wait.
better technology. The kids have their hands on
No.
technology all day.
Because your black ass people.
But that's the
putting
cop
it
out
in,
answer
your
to
white
it.
ass people
I do
putting it
too,
in.
look, but it is.
He
It's
said,
the
"Me,
white
nigga,
ass
we don't
people.
all
It's the
Apple
white ass
or
people in the
Android
government that
or
are the problem
YouTube."
with that. And the cop out answer of like drill music's the reason for the problem. No, them kids are rapping about what's really going on in their
Exactly.
lives. That's a problem. How do we change the actual
shouldn't be, and it's
situations
the-
that they're
it's the
living in?
parents.
It's all of it though. It's a lot of it.
Nah,
It's definitely people
I
being
put that
pushed
shit
on.
on the parents a lot.
It is.
It's the
look,
parents.
It's a
Only
lot,
reason
yeah.
I say that is because, listen, like he said, we done grew up in the
You
hood.
could control the narrative.
I'm enough
Yeah,
to like
look,
those stupid
and then,
motherfuckers. I'd
but
have
at
been
the same
around
time,
them.
we could go into the jail system, which isn't fair, and that's why
That's
a lot
true.
of kids don't have parents. Look,
think TikTok
regardless,
plays a part
the
in
the
That's what I'm
answer
trying to
the
say.
answer though is these kids that are rapping about shit that they're really living.
Social media plays a part in stuff.
And look,
but,
and I've
bro,
said
that
a
shit
million
is your
times, like
household.
I'm from where I'm from, but if someone killed someone that I fucking love, I would want to kill them. Whether I'm gonna go out and actually be capable of doing that, but I understand that emotion completely, and that's what this is. We learn in school about wars and about shit. What is 9/11? They fucking blew up. They blew up buildings in our country, and then we spanned the fucking block on them. It's the
was
same thing
George.
as a drill song. We did the exact same thing, but because it's a country, it's all right.
It's
This is
different,
what
you
war's
know what I'm
about. This is what everything we learn's about, but it's actually really happening. And then everyone's like, we were
I see what we
glorifying
did
this
to
shit.
Japan after Pearl Harbor. They fucked them niggas up.
And look, you are right.
bad.
It does cause some white kids to put on ski masks and think they're hood and go out. But them kids
This
is
shit-
also gonna get fucking shot
This
first,
shit is-
and that's
this shit
Darwin's
is real.
theory. Sorry, like that's
This
the
shit
truth
is
of it.
real
Those
versus
will be
what
the
you
same
watching.
kids that get skimmed over and fucked first. The kids that are retarded enough to be like, I'm down. They're gonna get That's not gonna work. That's not how that shit really works.
I blame that shit on the parents, though. That's me. That's the number one
like
source
that.
is your
Yo.
parents.
That's why that iPad in their hands when they 3 years
But it
old.
don't
That's why
even-
it's
it's not even about.
But why
it
are the
don't even
parents
be
in the
about
situation
iPads.
Because
because
you
of their
watch-
parents? And that's where I'm like, the whole
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
is
It's
a
a
fucking
cycle.
cycle. It's a cycle.
It's definitely a cycle.
But then again, only reason why I can't
Ooh-wee.
believe that is
Crazy.
because you can. It's not even about breaking a cycle. You could just create your own beginnings.
Well, all right.
And I heard someone say that it was like this crazy. This shit was about fucking a girl making pastries and fucking danishes and shit in New York City, and all the little niggas from the hood like, oh, I ain't never had this before. They don't know what it is, and they was talking about, oh, she's breaking generational curses. She said, I'm not breaking no generational curse. I'm just creating my own shit now. I'm
Well,
not breaking
you also
nothing.
make your own reality with what you believe your reality is. If you say you're breaking generation curses, then you are. But if you also don't put yourself in that situation, that's not something you think about.
So
People
that's
don't
why
think-
I
I'm
can't.
so glad we into this where I feel like we just talking out.
Yeah,
shit. I
because
gotta
it's
be
real
careful
shit.
what
People
I
don't
say.
think. People don't think though.
Podcast, though.
People don't think though.
Yes, we.
We've been past that.
We've been past
Well,
that.
like I said,
Yeah.
y'all
My
longer
shit-
episodes have been doing better anyway.
My
so
shit
fuck
rang
it.
twice.
Nigga, I'm ready to go
And
home.
Max got 2
I love
hours.
y'all
What the
niggas,
fuck? Max
but I'm
got
ready
2
to go
hours in
home.
this bitch.
He said, fuck
Come on.
he good. Well,
I mean, you can go home.
Look,
Malcolm gets
this
that.
is
My-
real shit.
Where he
I
at?
forgot Malcolm was here.
I don't know. Probably taking a
Yo, where
shit.
Malcolm at?
Fuck him. Nah, hell no. We go cut it loose.
Yeah, we can
All right,
do
let's
that.
cut it
No,
loose.
I like this conversation though. Like I said,
Nah,
this is
Yeah, look, tell
actually.
you, I'm
Part two. We ain't got no guests next week. Let's bring in part two.
Part two. Fuck it. We good. Shit.
I don't think we got nobody next week.
Yeah. I don't.
We ain't paying for nobody next week.
I always get bitches that ask me like, "Well, you gonna put me on the podcast, bitch?"
Well, you can bring them to watch every once in a
Like-
while, you know.
What she look like?
I'll show them the back and shit.
That's
Wait,
I ain't gonna lie. I do want one of them good ass episodes where we get one of them on there and they be talking that bullshit so I can light their ass up. Cause I love when females come on the internet or if you
I got one
and they scream that, oh you sassy shit, I'm gonna light your ass up.
Y'all had it.
Facts and reality.
Y'all
like,
had it with the chick that had an OnlyFans and didn't want to
I'ma give you
promote
the
her
truth.
shit. Like, what the fuck you have this shit for then?
That's what I'm trying to say. And niggas try to come at
We-
me.
y'all had
Don't
that
try to ever
episode.
turn on my.
That shit
I don't wanna be on my
No,
fucking
no,
side.
look,
I don't care what
look,
that bitch got going
look,
on.
well, wait.
If,
It was
if
her
she on my
decision.
podcast, I'm gonna talk my shit.
It was her
You
decision.
said Charlamagne 10 times. I started off like that.
Charlamagne
Niggas try to
2000
hold me back.
Listen, you know
Niggas
what's
try to
crazy?
hold me
But
back.
my thing is this.
I asked the bitch I asked the bitch to promote her shit right here.
You know what's crazy about it
That
though?
bitch is free.
What makes it worse? No, son. At the time though, these niggas had the conversation with. I don't even know who these people is. I didn't know they was coming or nothing. This early, this episode 7 or 8.
remember
I
the
know it's early as
conversation,
fuck.
too.
Episode 7 or 8, right? These niggas had a conversation with them. The bitch is like, yo, I don't really want to talk about that. Blah 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 blah. I don't know nothing about it. So we get on it. It's not even. He's talking about. I try to stop him. I try to stop him because it got fucking awkward. We go to the joint. He like, yeah. So
I heard one of y'all got an OnlyFans.
and it get quiet.
Yes.
What the
The
fuck?
fact that you didn't narrow it into, you said,
Plug
which
your
one of
shit.
y'all is it?
Yeah, I heard one of y'all got OnlyFans. Which one of y'all is it? I'm like,
All three of them bitches.
I didn't know nothing about this shit though.
Look,
Damn, I'm mad I wasn't
she
here.
said she didn't want it out there.
But then
That's
she,
valid.
hold on, but then she,
But at the
what
same
did she
time,
do at the end of the episode?
What is she?
Plugged her shit.
They plugged it. Yo,
Plug
shout
her
out to
fucking
them. Yo,
shit.
they cool as hell.
No, they were. I didn't mean. I'm not calling her out. That episode was just very funny.
If you on the podcast, you trying to get on the podcast,
Yeah, we
I'm
gonna
gonna
talk
ask you any
Anything.
There's
I'm
no
so
questions
mad
about
I
that.
ain't asked Shorty. Well, not even her, but
Don't
I really
see-
want to ask. I want to ask real questions like, bitch, how you suck dick?
See?
Like, I
What that mouth do? How that mouth do?
How that mouth be?
mouth do it?
How that shit feel?
He
You're
come
not
with
going to
the-
be able to answer those questions,
that's
so
not
you're going to
a
have to
real
get a different.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's not a real
this
question.
is
No,
a
no,
different.
That's just freaky as
Who's
shit.
y'all? nigga?
But that's a question though. Like, I want to.
Bro, what was that?
So who? I had to rebuttal to what you were saying. Like you were saying, you was gonna light their ass
yeah,
up.
I'm a fucking
You
up.
was-
Like, bro,
but
it's-
why is? Did she ask? What was the question? Like why was the men so sassy and stuff?
Yeah, no, that's gonna be they joint. They're gonna say, oh, you're broke, or they're gonna say, oh, you're being sassy because I'm giving them the same energy. It's not me being sassy. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm giving you logic. You running with bullshit. I'm gonna give you logic, and their facial response is always, oh, you sassy or something like that. I had an interaction. This is real
You know
quick.
what I could
I had an
do?
interaction on Twitter,
I smoke
right? I
cigars.
mean, not on Twitter, on fucking
Start
TikTok.
bringing cigars
The
in.
girl
And
said,
then every once in a
I
while-
never understood why black parents. Black parents don't want you to get a job, but they don't want to give you no money either. My response to the shit that she said on the comment, all I did was comment and say, that was your black parents that didn't want you to get a job and get you no money. Because my mother wasn't like that. So don't generalize our whole fucking race.
Yeah,
That was
that's a fact.
so
This is
she,
school,
her response
Is
was,
the school you work for?
well, you shouldn't
You drive kids?
put on, she said you
My
shouldn't,
dad's a principal. I'm gonna ask if
you
there's
shouldn't
any
put on
ways around that
shoes
shit.
that don't fit. I said you shouldn't make statements as if we all wear the same size shoe. This is the truth.
That's a
The
fact.
response after that, oh, this nigga sassy. No, bitch, I just gave you the real. I just gave you the same energy. I lit your ass up. Now I'm sassy. That's not the truth.
Ooh, we gotta get some. Yeah.
I'm gonna cook you.
Who y'all got that know how to? That
I have
be
one.
talking
Set it
that
up.
shit.
Listen,
Cause I got shit to say
Y'all want to
too.
do the in-person Tinder shit and all that? We can do it.
In-person Tinder.
You ain't never
talking
seen
the
that?
fucking
The swipes?
swipes and
Or
shit?
like, yeah, those type of
I'm
videos.
gonna do that.
I love y'all niggas.
Can we- all right, quote us out. All right, you ready to go home?
Yes, can we quote this out?
You start off the quotes.
I'm starving.
All right, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Think of a quote.
Drink some tequila.
Yo,
Some sloppy Joe.
Quote. Anybody got a quote?
my boy.
I got mine.
I got mine.
Everybody
Ryan.
gotta have a
Oh,
quote.
you got that shit in the tuck? Let's go.
I got two.
I'm going off the dummy.
If I.
All right, go ahead.
Me
back to back,
first?
just give both.
Ooh, all right. Doug said you can either go back to sleep and dream your dreams, or you can wake up and make them happen. I'm probably
Say that
butchering
again?
exactly how he said that, but you can go back to sleep and you can dream your dreams, or you can wake up and make them happen. Which I love that one. And then the other one is some shit I'll be saying is you got to go through everything you got to go through to become who you're supposed to become, which is pretty much like looking back on hard times, they make you who you are. In fact, half the time you either laugh at them or you're like, thank God I went through that shit because I'm at where I'm at now. And yeah, that's some shit I'll be saying. You gotta go through it. So.
Real shit.
Nah.
Me? This is one that
You trying to fight his quote?
There you go.
this is
I got one. I'll do
one.
one for you. Not you.
I got one.
This is
Do his shit. Everybody shut up.
This is the quote from. It's actually from. It's a book and a movie. It's from Unbroken, but it's also a real event from World War II. Veteran. His name is Louis Zamperini. A moment of pain is worth a lifetime of glory, which pretty much means like take that risk, go through that little bit of whatever, blood, sweat, and tears to get to that end goal, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you know? So, but that's something that's sticking with me since I was a kid. Every single book report in school, every single time they told me I needed to read anything and report about it, I always just kept reading that book over again, and that quote always stuck with me. So.
I like that shit. That shit, I like that.
I'm ready. All right. My intentions are always pure, because what the fuck do I need you for? I'm saucy. Let me do it one more time. Hold on. I said my intentions are.
Take a retake.
Yeah, let me take a retake. I said my intentions are pure, because what the fuck do I really need from you? And that's real shit. My intentions are pure. What the fuck I really need from you? I don't need shit from you. I don't need shit from nobody, for real. Like, but, I mean, that's just real shit.
Who said that?
Shit.
He just made it up.
Damn near.
I like that.
I seen it on
That's
the
a bar.
book.
That's all. That's it.
I don't need shit from you.
Badass.
Okay. G, you like you was about to say something. You got it?
I'm smoking. You might as well go, bro.
Nah, cause I don't look. I really don't want no bullshit coming after what I got to say. You know what I'm saying? So if you go,
Go ahead, gang.
I do not want you. You go. You want to go? Cause I don't.
Bro, just say what you going.
Cause if you gonna say a firefighter's a firefighter, I don't want you to go after what the fuck I got to say. You know what I'm saying? A firefighter.
And if you're gonna preach to us, we don't want to hear that shit.
A pillow is a pillow.
Let's go.
His words.
Let's go.
NCAA couple. No,
NCAA do come out. I think I might buy it.
It's guaranteed. I'm gonna give this example for DeMarcus, right? So, nigga, if you want to go shopping without looking at the price tag,
Did it?
you gotta work without looking at the time.
I heard that one. That's tough.
Say it again.
Yeah.
You want to go shopping without looking at the price tag.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta work without looking at the time.
It's a good one.
That's a fucking great one.
I fuck with that heavy. Say that one more time.
Yeah, say it one more time.
That's a
I got
fucking
something
great
to
one.
say for that.
If you want to go shopping
You trying to
without
take
looking
us
at the
shopping?
price tags, you gotta work without looking at the time.
Nigga, I do.
I fuck with that.
You just said.
That shit.
You
no,
just
but I
said-
feel you.
Nah, but it's different because listen, motherfuckers really be at work checking that clock. Oh, I want to go.
I'm
Yes,
not
bro.
going shopping with no grown ass man. That's some Diddy shit.
He tweaking. We don't even know. Don't give his ass no.
I thought
If I
he-
had $20,000 right now,
I thought the moral
I
was
said
you was
everybody
trying to
go
take
to-
me shopping,
Hold
and I
on.
said no.
hold on. If I had $20,000 and I was the only rich nigga, and I said,
You
go in the
could
store,
give me some money to cake
I'm not
shopping.
giving
You're not
you
going in there and helping me put on store.
We go to
She said I get what I want.
What, I'm gonna come out and try on some
That's
shit for
what
you?
I'm
You said, what do you think of this shirt?
Where the
No,
fuck
that's
did
crazy.
Malcolm
That's-
come from?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I'm
I've
like,
been looking
yo,
for
we need to have a
40
camera that's like
He might have
facing
been in the
backstage
studio.
at
All
all
right, fuck it.
times.
G, you got
He
yours.
came out here looking like he just
Yeah, Google
woke
scrolling.
up.
What you
Man,
got?
shout out Boss Man D-Lo, bro. He probably had one of the hardest bars. This shit's so fire, man. He said, left pockets full of pink 50s. right full of blues in it, man. Plug sending me them packs. I know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? $1,000 shoes.
Yep.
I'm walking on some damn ounce, man. Like, yo, listen. He running his mouth. Man, look what he say.
Keep
He running
going.
off a
He
bag.
running up a bag. He running his damn mouth, man. That nigga, man, he's talking. Like just straight walking on that
Keep
bitch.
going.
Like man, he really was like that shit really mean it for real.
He ain't running off a bag. He running his
DJ
damn mouth.
Khaled.
We the best.
That was my thought. Like that shit mean a lot to like
Word for
God,
word.
niggas
dude.
out here really niggas be talking. They're not gonna
Bring
no
out the
bag.
ocean.
Oh, Maya.
No muya, no motion.
All right. All right, let me pull us up out of here. His ass tweaking.
Chandelier.
Did DJ Kelly say that? Gatorade. That was funny as hell.
But,
Chandelier.
Shout out Joey Badass. He said he got this for somebody else. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't video record it, so I don't know who the original.
Yo, bruh. This is the fucking third time.
How you drop beer on?
That wasn't a spill.
How you drop beer? How you drop beer on another nigga lap?
All right, sometimes
How you drop his lap?
Yo, zoom
I
in
drop
on
that
that
on.
shit.
Sometimes they be spitting.
Can I get my quote?
It's them tight ass pants, Ryan.
All right, can I get my quote out so we get up out of here? But yeah, shout out Joey Badass.
I'm just fucking with
Sit down.
Pull my pants tight and shit.
you. You get us kicked out the fucking club, nigga. Why this nigga keep?
Yo, I'm fucking
Like,
Ryan. Ryan, my boy.
Drunk Ryan is like
Fucking different nigga.
he real different.
Well,
That's not a manager Ryan right there. That's a party Ryan right there.
he said early to bed, early to rise, makes a man young, wealthy, and wise. And I feel like, yo, I've been learning. Listen, you know what's crazy? Because I've been talking about the gym and shit. It's about discipline. It's about really being on your shit. I feel like with the quote, it's like, yo, if I go to sleep at a good time, I wake up at a better time. I'm just a better me all the way around. And living it and reading the quote, I just feel it. So that's
Yeah,
just
but
real
you
shit.
doing the shit.
Yeah, I've been doing it. I'm in the gym 6 a.m. every morning.
Pretty
I got work
goddamn
at
late.
8.
You better go to bed.
And my son got to be at school at 9. I ain't taking him to school no more because I got to be to work at 8 now. But listen, I've been doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to be in the gym tomorrow.
You better take your ass to bed.
It's 11:36. I'm
It's past your goddamn bedtime.
Listen, I'm blocked and I'm in the gym.
Man, I asked Brody the other day.
I missed a day.
No, I ain't gonna lie. You
I'm at
need
the
some
gym at
days.
night. I ain't in the gym at
I
night.
took a day off yesterday.
I'm
but
going to
I
be in the
can't-
gym tomorrow morning, 6 a.m.
I'm here. I'm here tomorrow. I go to after
Just
work.
a podcast every week.
Yeah.
40 episodes. We
One time.
outside, baby.
Early to bed, early to rise. Makes a man young, wealthy, and wise.
Bro, we don't go to bed
What
early.
what if your job
The last
consists
couple
of
weeks,
an industry
bro,
that
fuck
works
that.
at night?
We went to
Fuck
bed
that.
at
I
like
never go to
1.
bed
This
early.
job?
Bed at 1.
I go to bed
All right,
at
we're
1 too.
closing. No
I'm
more
here,
podcast. I'm
this
gonna
year.
take my ass to
We out of
bed.
here.
So y'all know that's
Shout
just-
out to Vibesides, Real Shit Podcast for sure, for
AK
sure.
Ryan, they came through the
Y'all
fucking
always
server.
do the
They did
outro
it.
so wrong, man. You already know. Shout out the big ass ashtray.
That's not wrong.
Gotta
Yeah,
shout
I ain't
out
gonna shout that
Auntie.
big ass bitch out again. I just gave her one
Every time we end it, we shout them off.
You act like she did a good
shout out.
job because y'all replaced the bitch with this shit.
These niggas use
Because Ryan
That
hit her
nigga's
in the
fake as
motherfucking
hell.
cut.
Talking
Hey,
about
fake
What's
as
that
hell.
Ryan wanted to hide her in the
fucking
cut.
charcuterie board
Oh, I just
charcuterie board.
But you love making love to her.
to the fucking
He said, what's that? A
I was
shakuchi
about to ask
shakuchi
her.
board?
That's my
This is a coochie board you
The
got there?
charcuterie board.
The charcuterie,
Yeah,
yeah.
y'all replaced Auntie. You gonna give her a shout out.
Yeah, bitch ain't been here in weeks.
She was just
You
here
a bad
last week. What do
nephew.
you mean?
Was she?
Yeah.
What happened?
You wasn't here last week.
That's the fuck I
Oh,
was.
she was here last week.
Nigga,
She
I
was
be
here the week
drinking.
before that too.
How we drinking?
I don't remember.
You look drunk.
But all right, yeah, we
Hold on,
gone,
man.
All
man.
right, we out of here.
We love y'all.
Deuces. Love y'all.
Real Shit Podcast, Vibes
Love y'all.
Vibes.
Love you.
What the fuck was you at? Nigga, you dropped the 16 for us?
That nigga was smoking. You high?
Brandon.
You tired? Oh, you gotta work.
I'm hungry.
I could eat
I
some.
am too. Oh, I hope my girl got me some food.
Party lit.
I'm trying to eat some of that shakuchi
Right now?
you was talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to go on a sale. I see y'all.
There you go. That's my, yeah, I'm out of here. I'm going home.
I see y'all niggas later on on a sale. They got the yachters in there.
Hold on, let me see what's going on.
Y'all know I love the huns.
I got hella flavors, I got bitches like they Skittles. I'm the engineer, I'm Mr. Cook the hit, I'm Lil Griddle, baby.